already. Redneck Atheist kicking in my door. Gentlemen, what's going on? It is Thursday. We are almost there. The weekend is like within sight. Just about there. This has been a very long week, though. If I can be quite honest, it's been a very long week. What is going on, everybody? Catching up on some chat here. We've got everybody kind of spread out. We got a couple people hanging out over on YouTube Vertical. What's going on? A couple people hanging out over on Rumble. That's great. I like Rumble there. We got a bunch of people hanging out over on the YouTube Horizontal as well as over on Twitch. What's going on, guys? We've had a few people stopping by over on X and over on Kick. What's going on? I think I got one person hanging out over on Kick. Well, what's new? What's new today? We got to hit the call to action first of all. Redneck Atheist giving us that call to action. Dropped it in over on the Discord. By the way, if you guys are not members over on the Discord yet, hop on over there. Check out my links for that. Call to action. Because we're breaking the character count on YouTube here. Yet another reason why aliens never visit. Big red buttons. Now stick with me here. Think about it. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications. Because aliens know that there are more than a few humans that would push a big red button, even when clearly labeled, danger, never push this button, out of simple-minded curiosity. Push his big red button. We like to do that too. I got plenty of buttons around here, and I tend to hit a couple of them. I really only got like one that I've got active over here, but if I hit the wrong one, we apparently get a really funny high voice, which we've really only shown on stream once. Lasios coming in over on the Vertical. Yeah, this week is weird. What is going on this week? It's been very, very long. Yeah, I don't get it. Ready for Friday, actually. So we got to sleep, right? Was it a day and a sleep till the weekend? Mr. Wild coming in over on Twitch. It's my Tuesday. My Wednesday is my only 8, and my Thursday and Friday are going to be 16s. That's a wacky schedule there, brother. Redneck Atheist coming in over on a YouTube. On the YouTube. McBride, you gonna be hitting the gym tonight, man? Is that on the schedule? Timothy Holton, what's going on, sir? Good evening to you. Welcome on in, gents. I think this is the first time I'm sporting this t-shirt on stream. This is that skull beret t-shirt, and it comes out real nice. That is a huge logo stretched the entire area on this t-shirt. Comes out real nice too. I like this direct to garment. Feels really good. Lasios coming in over on the Vertical. For me, this week was literally everyone just arguing with everyone. Can't wait for the weekend. That's not cool. Everybody needs to chill, man. We don't need to be arguing. So yeah, there is some pretty big news, actually. So today was Thursday. Today was the community stream for Greyzone Warfare, and they came out showing you guys just exactly what that gameplay looks like for 0.3 Winds of War. So let me know if you guys got to catch that, because I was not able to be present to watch that. Unfortunately, I work in a very secluded area without any contact to the outside world during my day job, so I did not get to check out the stream. Seemed really cool, though. I did keep up on some of the comments I was hearing. Mr. Wild coming in over on Twitch saying, how's the shoulder to gut fit on those shirts? So this is my preferred chassis on the shirt. I normally wear a large, and it always fits kind of like nice and tighter through the chest and shoulders. I have found that when I wash this up, it tightens up a bit, which I kind of appreciate. I like it to be able to hold that shape rather than, it just kind of stretches out over time. So I can stand up and show you guys, but you guys can kind of see how the chest fits on a large, and I normally wear a large. It's pretty nice and hugging through everything here. And then let me stand up because this shirt is a little bit longer, I think, than other t-shirts we've had. So you can see we still got a little room around the midsection. It's not super tight, not super loose. If I were to describe this chassis, it would be a bit more of like a muscle kind of fit. But it is generous. It's generous. And definitely, if you guys look at the t-shirts, order to your regular size, and it'll work out there. McBride Motorsports coming in over on YouTube. He says, I have a long torso, so waist shrinkage is a problem for me. These t-shirts, definitely longer. Yeah, you're not going to have any length this year. That's for sure. Redneck Atheist coming in saying, deep space radar telemetry keeping you underground. Can't tell you, brother. Can't tell you. It's interesting work, but it's not that interesting, I can tell you. Droney didn't enjoy the showcase. Why? Yeah, what's going on there? Mr. Wild's got payday around the corner. There you go. I think my payday might be coming up next week, too. I get paid midweek. It's kind of weird. McBride Motorsport says, I always find a shirt I like that turns into a belly shirt after one wash. Okay, that sounds like a challenge. You can try one of my shirts. It's not going to be a belly shirt on you. Lies, we know it's aliens. Definitely not aliens. I think I can say that much. Not aliens. Yeah, let's see. What else is going on here? All right, so they mentioned, let me try to tighten up my microphone here. I stretched it all out of shape now. Okay. Maybe that'll hold better. All right, so the big announcement, they did mention that certain creators were going to be playing the 0.3 Winds of War update a little early, a little bit before their release dates. So, let me see here if I got the dates correct on this. From the 17th. Oh, where's my calendar at? Do I have a calendar? I don't have a calendar to pull up. Okay, I think it's from the 17th through the 21st. So it starts on a Friday, goes through the weekend. Great for me. We're going to be playing 0.3 Winds of War. Now, I know a lot of you guys up in my chat were able to play the playtest, so it's not going to be any news to you, but you guys have been missing it ever since then. So you guys will get to relive the glory that is 0.3 Winds of War. And finally, I'm going to be able to get hands-on and check it out for myself, and I'm really excited for that. We also have drops. We will be getting some drops that are exclusive to the content creators participating with these drops. So, you guys, once we have drops going on, which I'm not sure about the dates for drops, I will let you know when that's happening, once I can confirm that. When drops are going on for Greyzone Warfare, make sure you guys are watching here, because you guys will be getting exclusive stuff that other content creators aren't going to be getting there. So, a couple big things there. Snowball coming in over on Twitch, saying, hi, Tango. What I missed today on the stream? I've seen nothing but your well-deserved drop approval. There we go. So that's the big thing. Yeah, the drop approval. We've got the pre-release play. We get to stream that, so that's good. Apart from that, I don't know if we've missed quite yet. We're just getting started here. And then I think the stream earlier today on Greyzone Warfare was a lot of 0.3 showcase. So I don't know if they put out any new information. I heard that they did not put out a date for the release. So that's still tightly under wraps. Mr. Wild coming in saying, gotta snag a shirt and a coin. There you go. All right, so we do actually have some merch announcements. I know you guys just absolutely love when I have merch announcements, right? What is new? Let me pull this guy down here. Because, all right, over on the old X account here, we do have the store available to y'all. So the highlights, I think the top 5 items are shown up here. For some reason, we've got that mag dump mode T-shirt, which apparently is a fan favorite for some reason. So that's up there. And I think the store shows up on mobile. I don't think the store shows up on the web for some reason. But yeah, there's a button that'll take you directly to the store. So that's cool. We're integrating the store in other areas. Very nice there. But we do have a couple new items here that I haven't really talked about on stream yet. We did post a little bit of it up in the Discord. And I'm pretty proud of this one here. We got a little artsy with it. We took the Little Bird schematic here, turned it into a t-shirt logo, kind of 80s-ified it with all the colors there, made it a little, hyper pink and purple and blues. So we got a Little Bird t-shirt here. This one is a print. Looks very nice there. It's on the same chassis that we've been talking about. And the other item here is the very same logo. This one is going to be stitched into a hoodie. So we're trying out more stitched items. I do like the stitching that came out with the hoodies. So we're going that route with some things now. So excited about those pieces. Those are up on the store. If you guys are interested, go check that out. Shreddy Day's coming in. The Night Watch crew is checking in there. What's going on, Shreddy? Good to see you, brother. Fellow Night Watcher. Yeah, we all pull the Night Watch on Greyzone. There's a few of us here. Someone's got to take it through the night. Redneck Atheist coming in over on YouTube saying, sweet, even has rocket pods. Yeah, so this isn't the model that we have in Greyzone. The model that we have in Greyzone is an MH6M. So it's a bit more transportation. Yeah, transportation. It's got the bench on the outside. Plus, I heard that you can strap boats to it, and I think you can get like ATVs strapped to it and different kinds of things like that. So that's the MH. The one with the rocket pods is the AH. That is an attack helicopter. So all different kinds of configurations, but at its very base core, the Little Bird is just a badass helicopter. My favorite helicopter. I hope they never get rid of it. It's awesome. Snowball coming in over on Twitch saying, W merch. We got that W up in there, man. It is. I pour my heart and soul into the merch. This is a passion project of mine. I love it. I have fun designing it. I have fun kind of testing it out, playing around with it. And then the feedback from you guys really helps me out. So let's get back to the chatting here. I've been in the small screen for a long time there. McBride Motorsports coming in on YouTube saying, my security system helped catch a thief down the street. Neighbor thanked me for posting it on our HOA website. Person stole his CC and racked up $3K. Oh my God, his credit card. Stole his credit card. Racking up $3K? Dude. Well, good job throwing that in there, man. You got him. Shreddy, we're doing good here, man. Just kicking things off. First Greyzone of the week, actually, because we did Ghost of Tsushima over on Tuesday, which a lot of fun, man. That is a fun game. If you guys haven't played that, give that a shot. If you like the samurai sword play action, kind of like
Tango, how's your jiu-jitsu going lately?
Oh my God. Timothy McGee coming in with a $5 donation there. Thank you so much, sir. The jiu-jitsu, it's been going. Let me be honest with you though. We were hitting a really nice stride when we were doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream, and then we would do Tuesday, Thursday jiu-jitsu. Ever since I had to like flip-flop that around and we're doing Tuesday, Thursday streams and like Monday, Wednesday jiu-jitsu, it's just, it's feeling weird. We're starting to run into conflicts. I kind of wish I could go back to the old schedule. So it's going. We'll see just exactly when I can pick up my third stripe here. It's probably going to be a little slow. This is where things slow down, though. After you knock out your first two, your last two before you hit your next belt tends to take a long time. I think it's like what? Usually like 2 years before you get to your blue belt, is what I've heard. And I mean, we're probably coming up on 4 or 5 months now. I honestly can't remember when we started up. It's probably been about 5 months now. So we got a ways, I think, before more stripes are going to be coming on. But that being said, we're not injured. The rolling has been really good. I can definitely feel my cardio needs to get better. My cardio is not necessarily up to snuff for this advanced class, this more advanced class. McBride coming in on YouTube saying, I never even knew about it until he approached me today. So that was it. Just had no idea, huh? Bushido, not Bullshido. That's Steven Seagal's bag. Redneck Atheist. Yeah, dude, that guy's pretty, he's pretty Bullshido, that's for sure. Shreddy Days over on Twitch is saying, my cardio is bad now too. It's too much sitting down. It's a lot of, like, I got a desk job, man. I've got a desk job, and that's my primary 9 to 5. And then I come here, and I'm also sitting down for a few more hours. The gaming gets my heart rate going, right? But maybe not in the best way. Yeah, cardio. It takes a good roll at jiu-jitsu to remind me that my cardio sucks. So we need to figure out some better ways to up that up. McBride Motorsports, OSU, what's going on with OSU? Redneck Atheist saying I would take Dolph. He knows his stuff. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren's pretty legit, man. All right, what do we got to drink tonight? We're rocking some Trader Joe's stuff tonight. This is a sparkling festive beverage with grapefruit, cranberry, and orange juices, something spritzy. So kind of a girly drink there, not bad. And then because that's going to be way too small, we're going to blast through that. We have the same sparkling beverage. This one has pineapple, orange juice with some ginger and aromatic bitters. So, oh, and this can, look at that. The can, that's the Predator. It's got the Predator camouflage. We found another one. McBride over on YouTube coming in, Kyokushin for life. And now that's karate, right? Kyokushin. Shreddy Days on Twitch saying, recent study shows average person can burn up to 400 plus calories in a 2-hour game session. Is that because of the elevated heart rate? Snowball hitting that tango can.
You know when you've been tangoed.
OSU is a saying in Japanese. Osu, okay. Osu is a contraction of oshi, meaning push, and shinobu, meaning to endure. It means patience, determination, and perseverance. Every time we say osu, we remind ourselves of this. Ah, good. Hey, I just developed another wrinkle on my brain, man. I did not know that. Yeah, what can? What did that look like? It looked like we just have a pineapple and a flower floating there. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. This is something that we need to sell to the military. This is the technology that we need to capitalize on. Mr. Wild over on Twitch, if it bleeds, we can kill it. This is where we need to do the hand slap, you son of a bitch. Commander Sergeant coming in over on YouTube. So is Ed O'Neill. I miss Ed O'Neill. Is he still acting? I mean, he had that TV show for a good while. I'm not talking about Married with Children. He had, what was it? Is it Modern Family? I think he was on. Kyokushin, full contact karate. Very nice. Good stuff. I am thinking of the correct Ed O'Neill, am I not? I think I'm not. You guys are going to have to school me on who this Ed O'Neill is that you're talking about. Wow, that threw me for a loop. Okay. Brain fart moment there. Guys, let me crack the can. I didn't crack the can yet. I feel like we're not talking about an actor there. Or actually, maybe it is him. I'm pretty sure he did martial arts as well, didn't he? Same Ed O'Neill from Married with Children. Okay. So we are talking about the right guy. Al Bundy. There we go. I'm totally redeemed. White Bread Loaf Gaming coming in over on YouTube. Hey, fellas, what's going on, White Bread? Welcome, sir. Look up Andy Hug sometime. I'll have to check him out. Had a huge crush on Kelly Bundy. Snowball, didn't we all? Lightning Fire coming in over on YouTube. Do we know what happened during the live? Only got to watch 15 minutes during lunch. Same here, brother. I did not get to watch any at all, in fact. As far as I know, and from what I've been hearing, it was the gameplay of 0.3, which is really good. They had on a bunch of streamers, so I can't name them all. I didn't have them born into my head here, but they had Clean there. They had Nice Guy there. They had Good Boy. He was there. Devil Dog Gamer, of course, was there. I hope I'm not missing anybody. You guys let me know if I missed anybody on the list there. That Bundy bounce, Red Deck Atheist. Ooh. I would go back to those days. That was good. Not a lot of new intel. That's what I thought. Yeah. I was kind of expecting a drop date for 0.3. Apparently that did not come out. McBride Motorsports coming in. They called him a blue-eyed samurai in Japan. Is that Andy we're talking about there? Ah, Drewski. Drewski was the last one. There we go. Drewski. Thank you, guys. Droney, Timothy Holton coming in with that. Was hoping I would come out, Lightning Fire. So they had a bunch of big name guys go over there, which I'm definitely not one of those big name guys. Good Boy, I actually know Good Boy. We talk quite a bit there, and I think he's in Germany, so he was right there, man. So that was really cool. He got to be able to get on there. Early access to select creators May 17th to the 21st. Then it'll launch shortly after that. Yeah, this is going to be good. So you guys, I want you guys back here. 17th through the 21st, we will be playing. We'll be going at it hard here. Some 0.3 PvP, playing with all the good goodies and checking out new areas of the map there. Shreddy Day's coming in saying Memorial Day. You got your money on Memorial Day. Okay.
Hard work, work, work. Earn my pay. Hard work, do it every day. Hard work, work.
Now that would get my cardio going. If I actually ran a few miles every morning, that would get my cardio up. It ain't quite there. Shreddy Days, they did announce that they're partnering up with StackUp.org, who works side by side with Regiment. Okay, so yeah, we initially got the Regiment collab. That came out earlier in the week. And then a little bit later, we got to hear about StackUp. So, hey, good on Madfinger Games, good on Greyzone Warfare. They are definitely collaborating with some real hardcore veteran organizations out there. I'm really happy to be seeing that. That's really cool. Snowball saying that it's going to be the Friday before Memorial Day. Well, we'll see. We'll see. McBride's going to be gone June through July, helping father move to Missouri. Ah, that's right, going to Missouri. Well, we shall see. So 17th through the 21st. And that's going to be of May. That is this month. 17th through the 21st. We will be playing it. Just hope I can keep my schedule to watch. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We'll be here. They better hurry the F up. Droney. They should have picked streamers that actually play the game. Hey, man. Madfinger Games does really good to support smaller streamers, particularly those that have been supporting them. But they also have to get those bigger guys. They got to get some reach. I understand the marketing behind it, that's for sure. Shreddy Days pitched the Regiment idea to them. Sure, not the only one, but yeah, stoked to see those two partying up. That one made me real happy. That just seems supernatural, right? Supernatural, super space natural. It seems very natural for those two to get together. All right. I think enough yapping. We've gone about 20 minutes, nearly half hour. I think we can jump in. You guys can see here, we still have all of our pistol runs, operator-y type of gear. The drip is hard with my guy. He's looking pretty badass here. All right, let's jump on in. Got to grab myself a server here. All right, connecting. Let's get after it. I'm kind of feeling some more pistol runs. We'll start out with some more pistol runs here. We'll see if we need to switch up to something a little heavier. But we got some good gear. We can run out there with it. Art by SL. Sorry, I'm late. You're never late, man. You are right on time. Just as you intended to be. All right, we need to get things a little warmed up here. Get everything rendering in. Let the game warm up a bit as I jump around. Yeah, that was one thing that we found out about Ghost of Tsushima, and that is, that game is hefty, man. I was not able to maintain my chatting screen. It was losing a lot of frames there. So kind of nice to be back to a game where I can understand the configuration. All the settings are nicely dialed in. We can stream it well. That pistol last run was mint, Mr. Wild. This pistol has been doing me very well. We'll see if we can do that magic again. That last one, I do believe, was a night run here. Daytime runs are going to be quite a bit different, though. We still got plenty of ammo. Food, water's looking good. Let's take the, take my money out there. What do I need to get here? Let's go back and try to pick up some more 9mm. Someone's got the good stuff. I think it might be Gunny. It's just XP. I was kind of hoping I had a little bit more of that. What is it? LS? That LS absolutely smacks. That was good. But I'll pick up a little bit more 9mm. Just in case. You guys know I like to take a lot of ammo out with me. I got my reasons. Keys, keys, keys. Splody balls, meds, and keys. Thank you, gentlemen. I need to keep up on those keys. So last time we did Blue Lagoon. I can't remember if we hit another place with the pistols. So let's get those splody balls. Pick up a few of those 26s. Because that's right, we were using some grenades out there very generously. Okay, we got that. Medicals. That's looking good. That's full. Yeah, look at that. I think we didn't use any on our last run. That was crazy. And then the keys. I have FN keys on me right now. Let's see what the map looks like. It looks fairly light, actually. Oh, dude, you know what? Starter Town would be really fun with the pistols. It's like, that's a large area. Lots of buildings to hide around, move around, shoot with the pistol. Yeah, let's go hit Nam Taven. Let's go terrorize the locals at Nam Taven. So, gotta find my NT keys. MS, HP, there they are. Gents, I've remembered my keys. Food and water's looking good here, so let's get a bird going to... Let's go Bravo 1, since that guy's over closer to Bravo 2.
Moving to base camp.
Let's go get it. No armor AI carnage. Yeah. They're going to be very lightly armored. Operator Happy coming in over on Twitch. Salutations and salute to you, sir. What's going on, Happy? Welcome, welcome. Be nice if you took a lot of keys with you. I should probably just take every single key box that I've got. Yeah, all of them. Now, if they ever add I'm assuming that's, yeah, 7.62 slap rounds. Ooh, man. We'd probably see the new meta, wouldn't we?
Raven here, ready to head out.
Yeah, if they had some... What is going on here? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong keys. Boys, I have Ghost of Tsushima keys up in my head.
Get ready, we're moving out.
We need to fix ourselves. Is that a bog standard Glock? What is up with the Glock? It's... I mean... We got the Titan slide on it, okay. That's about the only thing fancy. We got... What kind of barrel is this? The threaded barrel? The mashed threaded barrel in gold? Fancy. We got the golden barrel. A Baytown City boy, a beastie. What's up? Nice pistol build. I think...
Move out!
There we go. Yeah, so Obi-Wan Nairobi dropped off this pistol to me. Very nice build. I am digging putting this T1 on here. Yeah, that is a good optic. Is it the T1? T2. Okay, so T2's up on there. How did we make that work? I need to remember this. So, looks like the L2 stripe. Okay, we got to throw that on there. What kind of mount did he put? So it takes the Glock micro mount. I need to remember that. Glock micro mount can accept the T2. Because we're going to want to be able to replicate that. McBride Motorsports. I think you just made Kentucky Ballistics neck itch. Ooh. Are the mags packed? Those two are. Let's see if this one is. It could use a few more. All mags are packed now. You guys got me. All right, who are we going to hit first? I know if I go up there, there's going to be some good gunfights. But I should check to see who's still down here. And hopefully we haven't run into a dead area. I saw only one guy on the map, so it should still be fairly lively. Whoa, yes it is. That guy has me dialed in already. Beautiful. Okay, so we got 1 DB on the ground here. White bread coming in saying, can I get an update on the Diver Dave stream? Dude, honestly, I forgot about that. We need to check out Diver Dave. We'll see if that fits in with the content here. Generally, when I break format, the numbers get a little wacky. Diver Dave. All right, so one guy. That street's looking pretty clear. Okay, I hear some gunfights. Let's go. Let's run to the sound of the guns. Oh, they are getting real heavy into it. Who are they shooting at? I'm not hearing any return fire. No, Diver Dave is the most tactical game ever. Well, White Bread, we're going to be looking at it. We'll have to make our assessment. Ooh. I would really like to be able to get up on this rock. But I don't know if it's just because I'm tired or we can't actually jump our way up on there. Let's rest up and see if I can make it. Do a little parkour on this rock. Coffee, so good, McBride. Oh, don't rub it in my face. Oh, dude, it does not let me up on the rock. Okay. We won't mess with that then. Don't necessarily want to go straight through the front door here. Did I hear one suppressed shot? Maybe there is somebody up in here already. Yeah, I got no angry locals quite yet. Where are their bodies? Oh, there's a body. There's another one. Okay, well, the upstairs is clear. There had to have been an operator run through here recently. Is he downstairs? Okay, there he is. Ran into him. Who is that? Sergeant Soros. Okay, so Sergeant Soros and I kind of ran to the same area. I thought he was out over by Bravo 1. Bravo 2. Yeah, I thought he was out over by Bravo 2. Must have made his way back here. Circle left side of the rock. You can get up there? Let me see. Okay, so maybe not on this side. Is it further? Because I can't jump on that side. Maybe the little piece here. Okay, that gets me up. And let me rest up here. So I want to make this next jump here. Is this the way? Can I get up here? Huh! Ah, that's not going to let me up. Okay, so we can probably get up this way. Well, that's too steep. Goodness gracious. Thought I was in the northwest corner? Yeah, I'm in a different area of the map there. So are you saying northwest we got some rock? Get a little overwatch of that. Not sure if I should worry. Coffee no longer makes me run to the bathroom. Ah, That can be an issue. Yeah, you don't want to become dependent on that in order to poop. That would not be good. That would be a whole new facet of caffeine addiction. That's definitely not fun. Okay, so it's going to be northwest of the walled area. Gotcha. Let's go see if we can find that. What a good rocky area that I can see into this compound. They tease you with a bunch of areas like, hey, you can jump on here to check it out. More shots are being fired. Oh, guys, I must just be super heavy here. I get real tired fast here. McBride. Yeah, don't become dependent on that caffeine to poop, man. That's not good. I'm gonna get all the way up here. I must be an absolute fat boy. What is going on? 38 of 54. I'm not that heavy. Not enough to warrant just how tired I am. Okay, so that's the one. Right there, we can get up. Oh! There he is. Beastman's kicking in my door.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
And Snowball hitting me with the cornhole.
You will give me all your caca. I am Cornholio.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh, I'm getting shot at. Those are pretty accurate shots. Where is he? Okay, I'm going to find myself out of place here. Let's make sure we clear this one. Some real density. I'm hearing shuffling close by. Oh! Friendly. Friendly! Getting the old desk pop there.
Hate me all you want, but you can't unfatten this ass.
Duke Nukem, you glorious bastard. I love him. I gotta be getting into some more Duke Nukem games. I did have some fun streams with Duke Nukem. Such a throwback, man. Those things are great puzzle maps. Love them. Man, where are all
Each
these
and every
local
man
shots?
under my command owes me 100 Nazi scalps. And I want my scalps.
And I will have my scalps. Sound good? Lieutenant Aldo Rainey. What a great character. I love Aldo Rainey. Love that movie too. Well, gosh dang, I cannot find too many live people. I think we need to get away from these buildings. These buildings seem pretty dead. Just realized the pure gun horror of this Glock 0 out of 10 will be unsubbing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, White Bread. That's all it takes, huh? One horrible pistol build and you want to unsub from me? Can we test my blurp yelling? Of course, man. I yell with blurp all the time. You guys know the right ones. McBride Motorsports, love my Glock. I am also a big fan of my Glocks. I'm a Glock guy. Okay, we need to get away from this homie.
Let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it. Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. I will work on it. Not good enough. Not convincing. think I may have spit on my mic. Is that the guy that says, shoot that? Is that the guy that says, shoot that guy while on top of the tank? Different character. Same actor. Yeah, so Lieutenant Aldo Rainey was in Glorious Bastards. War Daddy. Oh my God, die! War Daddy was the Fury, the NCO from Fury. The NCO tank commander. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Little hip fire Glock action. Oh, yes. God, I love this pistol. Couple pistol clears in the building. I think those voice lines must be from outside. Wonder if I can see him outside. Not quite. Where are they yelling from? Yeah, both movies, though, I recommend. Both movies, highly recommended. Quite violent, if that's your thing. But otherwise, very enjoyable to watch. Do be aware that Fury can be a bit depressing. It's kind of like one of those, more like a war philosophy type movie. Whereas Inglourious Bastards is a little bit more of some stupid, violent Tarantino fun. Very pleasurable on the eyes. It is. It can be, yeah. It can be. The aesthetics are both very good. Okay, think we cleared this one out. Dronies heading off to the Midnight Sapphire Hotel to get that gold barrel. Is that where you get it from? Who has the gold barrel? Where can I loot me some gold barrels? I wish Fury was free. I guess it's not on streaming then, huh? Do you have to rent it or buy it? What's your guys' platform for renting and buying movies? I tend to go a couple ways there. Apple, both Apple and Google, depending on whatever TV I'm on. Fury is the only movie where Shia LaDouche isn't completely insufferable. He's not completely insufferable, but he's also like, he looks like he's on the verge of just bawling tears the entire movie. He plays a very good broken person. Oh, man, my shot placement must not be very good on some of these guys. They're surviving just a little too long on me. Ghost Reaper coming in. What's up, brother? In the safe. In the safe behind reception. Okay, over at Midnight Sapphire. In the safe behind reception. I've never found one. I should go looking more often. All right, eyes up and down the street. Looking pretty clear. Oh, come on. The one shot right to the side of the head. Damn. Damn. Mr. Wild saying Prime or HBO. I usually hit up HBO for streaming movies for sure. YouTube, I refuse to pay for any streaming services or buy something on TV. There you go, White Bread. If I can make it happen, yeah, we'll do that.
Hard work, work, work. Earn more pay. Hard work, do it every day. Hard work, get up out of 2:45. Hard work.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Especially with how they treat gun tubers. Yeah, I mean, that's nothing new. That's what they've always been doing. What do we do about this? I got to get back out to my body. There should be some good stuff to loot along the way, but now I got to find my body, which I know that I was a little bit past the town hall. Not entirely sure where I'm at. So this will be a little bit of searching. Oh, look at all these guys show up. All right, so Bravo 1.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
I think, and these guys are actually probably pretty damn close to where I'm at. We ran past Town Hall. I think I might be around this building. King Luffy, Fat Balls, and Sergeant Source. Sergeant Source is over on the Town Hall there. Pepperbox. McBride's coming in with Pepperbox. Have they got movies on Pepperbox? Like what? I thought that was all.
On station and ready to pick you up.
I thought that was all original content type stuff on Pepperbox, like a streaming platform.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Snowball coming in. Memphis Belle's a good one. I haven't seen that one. What's Memphis Belle about? White Bread saying, at least I can watch Interstellar for free. Where's Interstellar at? Oh, and Das Boot? Okay. You're going classic there. All right, body recovery time. At least the helicopter ride is mercifully short. I took a round right behind the left ear. Not great. Yeah, so the bad thing is none of the gear is going to be all that good. Anything I pick up here is going to be pretty ratty. B-17 bombers only to make it through all missions. Ignatus Peveril coming in. Peveril coming in over on Twitch. When is the update coming? They have not put out the official date yet. They have not put it out yet, but definitely soon. Soon. I would say a springtime update sounds reasonable. So nearly guaranteed before summer. Can't wait. None of us can wait, man. We are all primed for it. Did you get to see the community stream from Greyzone Warfare today? Oh, this guy does not have any armor. And no backup. Okay, there's the tenor. Well, here we go. Aaron Beauregard coming in with a subscription over on YouTube. Aaron, how's it going, sir? Welcome to you. Welcome aboard. All right, we got to get down over towards the City Hall. I am behind one of the buildings back there. Oh, geez. No place to get there. Snowball gifting. We got the gifted sub over there from Snowball. Going out to Beastmans. There you go, Beastmans. Picking it up in stream. Snowball, thank you so much, sir. Very generous gifter of the subs there. Particularly over on Twitch. Keeping our membership roster over on the unit nice and thick over on Twitch. Missed it? Yeah, I didn't get to see it either. But no new information from them. At least you didn't miss any of that. You did miss the gameplay. They showed off 0.3. Which I'm hoping looked really good. I mean, a lot of the materials they've been putting out have been looking fantastic. Okay, I think we were over here-ish. Okay, that's not my body. This is also not me. Who's that? Oh, King Luffy died over here. Poor guy. McBride Motorsports gifting memberships over there to the Pipe Hitters. That's our level 2 memberships over on YouTube. And that's going out to Philip King. There we go. McBride, sir, thank you very much. McBride, another one of those generous... No! Oh, there's no way I'm coming back from that.
No, God!
Right?
No, God, please, no!
Emotional damage.
No! Rough, dude. Turn the corner and he's right there. God dang, he caught me flat-footed. Flat-footed with a piece of crap rifle. And just shattered me. Straight through the arm and right in the heart. And no, my name was the last thing that came out of your mouth. Yes, McBride. I wouldn't call that a chat death. I saw him straight away. I saw him the whole time. I just effed that one up real bad. Okay, but I think we have our build for the Glock. We just don't have the Glock golden barrel. Okay, how do we build this out? I want to do another pistol run. I want to keep that up. We lost our good one, though. Do I even have a base Glock? I do. I have got a base Glock. This Glock, what's it got? It's got the compensator on it. So it should have a threaded barrel. We can work with that. Let's see. Oh. Let me go ahead and get my ears on, because that's going to get annoying. Okay, ears are on. Let's build up this Glock. You're not meant to use your body to stop the shots. I mean, if I'm protecting somebody behind me, I suppose, but yeah, you're right. Don't catch it with your heart. It's not advised. Okay, Gunny, what have you got for me, brother? Let's see. I do know that we're going to need to get like 3 of these mags already. Okay, trying to remember. Was it the Z17 stripe? I think it was. Do we even have a Glock micro mount? No, it was the L2 stripe. Yep, L2 stripe. ACOG mount. I'm beginning to think that the Glock mount is not a thing. What is this? Micro standard mount? That's not going to work, is it? Something. Let me see here. I guess if I highlight, we had a T2 on it. So where are my optics? Crap. T1, T2. Okay, does this tell me? I have it highlighted. What exactly can work with it? Nothing? I don't have the mount, do I? Gents, I'm going to be very sad about this. We're going to be very sad here. White Bread Loaf Gaming, thanks for stopping on by, sir. Appreciate you. You should be able to recover after a second death. I think third opens it, others for loot. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's gone. Yeah, I don't think they've changed that mechanic. Well, this kind of throws a monkey wrench in the works. So I don't think that micro fits on there. It is the L2 stripe. It did say Glock mount, did it not? Okay, rough. All right. Never mind, Gunny. Never mind, sir. Where'd all my good stuff go? Did I lose it all? Surely not. Maybe I did. Where did all my stuff go? I thought that I had an entire loadout that I took off to start running pistols. Guys, am I going crazy here? Obi-Wan Nairobi, what's up? How dare I lose the gun that you worked hard to build for me? Okay, Obi-Wan, you can tell me. Can I not buy that Glock mount for the T2? I'm trying to find it. Is it on the Titan slide, Droney? Maybe. Check my containers for my stuff. Yeah, I don't think I set it all aside. I've got weapons. I just don't have my weapon. Yeah, all that's pretty busted. Nothing there. Nope, that mount is so rare. I've only ever found 2. No! Oh, don't tell me that. Now I do feel guilty. Oh, that was such an inglorious death, too. That was so bad. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we can do something with this Glock anyhow. It does not have a mount for the back on that slide. So, let's see here. Gunny. We need some Glock slides. Titan. Do we want the Titan slide? That's looking pretty good. 540. What about my N17? That looks pretty legit. Let's try the N17. Okay. We'll go that way. I'm not really good at building Glocks, apparently. Okay, so we've already got the OMGTB barrel, which may be, yeah, that's it. OMGTB, pretty good, but if I highlight that slide, that's the slide I want. Okay, so that shows me the Viper, the L2 stripe. Okay, so we're going to put the L2 stripe on there. And then the L2 stripe works with this guy, but I can't get a different mount. Oh, I hate it already. The 507. This sucks, guys. This sucks. Went from Glock to Glurk. Yeah. We were rocking a really racy Glock, man. That thing was really nice. Rip to that Glock, man. Obi-Wan. I do appreciate it, though. We got a lot of great kills out of that one. It's too bad I suck. Too bad I suck so bad at this game. Okay, so we're keeping that barrel. What do I want to throw on? The Ultima? I think the Ultima works. Let's see. What's that barrel again? The OMG. The oh my god. Where'd it go? OMGTB. So it can use the Ultima. It can use the Banish, too. Let's throw a Banish on there. Okay. First things first, let's get the slide. We got that. Throw on the red dot. Get that on there. All right, it's looking better. Not great, but it's looking better. 1, 2, 3. We got mags for it now. Okay, take the baby mag out. Do not care for it. Unload all of this crap, because that's all FMJ. Unload, unload, unload. What's in here? XP, we'll keep it. Okay, cool. Let's put in... Oh, I lost all that... is it LS ammo? The Schnell ammo? Okay, wait. I need a light. We don't have a light laser combo for these pistols, do we? If I found your first body, can I loot? I think you can, Droney. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too old, although you got to be the first one to it, right? If somebody else finds it and loots me. McBride, Motorsports coming in on YouTube. I'd rather be consistent. There's days I can run through FN and drop enemy AI like flies. Other times I can't even get inside the gates and I rage quit. Not in PvE? Oh, really? I thought even in PvE he could. Guess he can't, huh? I mean, I don't see why not. I can't get my body. Other people should have a chance to do it. All right, so let's see here. On the Glock. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do we have a good light laser combo I can just throw straight on? Laser, light, but not both. ADE laser, that's also just laser, right? Yeah, just laser. Let's throw on the NC Starlight. Gosh darn it. That'll come in handy. More so than a laser, I think, at this point. All right, we got our raced out Glock. Not bad. Not great. Could be better. It's not Obi-Wan's Glock. Kind of wish it was. All right, now what soft goods do I actually have on hand? I got a blue helmet. I got belts. Oh gosh, I gotta spend money now. We're gonna spend money. Let's see here. We want... Let's go with the tan Fast MT. Yeah, let's go tan. We'll rock that. Let's get the RPC. We'll throw on the RPC. We need the gator shades. And mask. Where am I missing the mask at? There it is. Delta bag, splody balls, stop bleeds, ouchies, organ fixtures, and vampire bait. We'll work our way down the list here. Tan Fast MT. There we go. Got my mask on. We're gangster. Couple Glock mags up in there. What do these have? They both have XP, I do believe. They do. That they do, and they are full. Oh, my RPC is so much smaller. This thing kind of sucks. All right, Turncoat has my Delta bag and belt. Delta bag belt. More XP. I'm going to have to go back to the well on the XP. We burned through that ammo. Dropped it all on the ground. McBride Motorsports rocking that massive headache. Do I need to bring it down a notch, dude? I'll bring it down a notch. Won't be quite so loud. We'll keep it chill. You're hitting that coffee. That caffeine should be helping out with any headaches.
2 hours later.
Beastmans, it takes me a little bit here, man. We'll get there. We'll get there, dude. All right. Food and water. Let's not forget food and water. I got a couple pâtés. And the bottle of water. And grenades. Gunny, hit me with those 26s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up in the... I don't want them in my pockets. I want them up in my belt. Because we got to go hit up Lab Rat and fix up our medicals. Okay, so 4 of these. And then... I think I did sell everything. So we're going to buy everything up here. All right. Stop bleeds. Stop bleeds. Vampire bait ×2. Ouchies. So we got the splint and Paracet, and then the organ fixers with the suture kit. Beautiful. I think that works a little bit better. Like, not holding the stuff on hand, just going ahead and buying it just makes it move a lot faster. You don't have to find this stuff in your stash. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, medicals are good to go. We got all of our grenades. Food, water, ammo's looking good. We're going to go pistol running. Okay, I think we're set. Goodwin coming in over on Rumble. What is up? Goodwin coming in on Rumble saying, dude, I cannot express how excited I am for 0.3. Goodwin, did you check out the stream today? Greyzone Warfare had their stream showing off 0.3. Same thing, man. The excitement is building. It is frothing. It is boiling. Goodwin saying that's too much ammo. You, sir? If this is this your first stream here? If you've seen me play this game before, you would know I need that much ammo. Beastman says, I try to keep go bags. That's a good idea. Yeah, building all those out. You know, Tarkov actually has a pretty good method for having presets. Not saying that we should do everything that Tarkov does, but there are some mechanics that Tarkov does that makes things very convenient. Would be a good way to do it. Got to see very little. Had to do adult things. Got you. And seen a bit on X. Yeah, man, they've been putting out some good info. Really excited for 0.3 to come. We are going to be streaming that here. We're going to be streaming 0.3 on the 17th. We got that preview going before the main deal drops. So you guys will be able to see some more gameplay. Stop by here. We also have drops, although I don't know what the dates are on drops. We got some exclusive streamer drops coming our way. All right. What's the map looking like? We're not going to Namtaven. It is overrun with a bunch of blueberries. Blue Lagoon was really fun. That was really fun with a pistol. Let's say we go hit YBL. Let's go do pistol runs in YBL.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Yeah, we'll go hit YBL. We got those corridors that we can go pistol running in. You mean of my streams? Okay, but I have been streaming Greyzone here on Rumble for a while. Nowhere near big enough to be considered for the early playtest, though. Man, Rumble, I'm having a good time over on Rumble. Uh-oh, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Womble! What's up, Womble? He made it! That's not my bird. Don't jump on the wrong bird. YBL, we're doing YBL. Guys, I do need to get some sort of, like, voting mechanism in chat. Goodwin saying that I make content for it on YouTube, guides and stuff. So there we go. Guys, check out Goodwin's channel there. Is it the same name? CR Goodwin? With a 1 in there? Womble looks like he's dancing when he does that. Kind of doing the Jimmy. Doing a Jimmy walk. Oh, look at he's got the pistol build. Look at that. He's got the T2 on there. God dang. What a beautiful pistol. I need to go find that stuff. Beastmans, we are technically all small streamers, brother. There are, until we're pulling like quadruple digits on a stream,
Strap in, we're heading out.
I think we're technically considered pretty small. This weirdo just finished his entire apple. McBride, did you just eat an apple and its core and everything? Goodness. Goodwin over on Rumble saying, just want to grow the community. And yes, thanks for the shout out. Didn't say that for a reason. Hey, man, I do not mind you guys throwing it up here. It's great. Particularly if you guys are Greyzone Warfare. We need to do something to keep the community growing, like you're saying here.
1 minute.
I think Greyzone Warfare and Madfinger Games are doing a great job with these updates, pushing these things along with like leaps and bounds. So I think it generates the interest. We just need to keep that interest going in between. Got to grow this community here. Didn't even think about it until after I sent it. Not a fan of self-promos. I've become the thing I cannot stand. It is A-okay, sir.
Get ready.
We're just fine here. Core and all, McBride. You're gonna poison yourself, dude. Greyzone is so amazing. It deserves all the love. Can't wait for it to reach even a fraction of its potential. Yeah, it's got a lot of potential ahead of it, man. That's very exciting about this game. It's got a good, bright future ahead of it. So we're playing at the very early stages of it, right, guys? This is like, it's still labeled pre-alpha.
Spread out.
This is EA pre-alpha. I see it on the bottom left side of my screen. All right, here we go, YBL. We're gonna get all pistolero up in here. Beastmans end up watching so many people playing this game, so I thought I would stream it as well. It does help to jump into other streamers' streams, interact with the community, get your name out there, people get to know you. Goodwin played it from day one, not giving up on it, only getting better and better. Yeah, if you found a good way to be able to play it on your hardware, which I've never had an issue getting the game to play. So hardware's never been my problem at all. Since day one, man, I found it very enjoyable. And I think you're correct. It's only going to get better. The more features that they add, the more improvements that they do here. Mr. Wild, it is called networking, sir. That is the definition of it. Networking is a big thing in the streamer community. Collaborations, all that kind of stuff. So it helps to be somewhat social. Unfortunately for me, I'm a bit antisocial. I don't know. People. Okay, let's see here. Both my copies of the game are the supporter edition. There you go, double supporter. Very nice. Which factions do you play for those? Because I think that's why people get multiple licenses for the game, right? They start getting one per faction so that they can play with other people. Well, this is very quiet for YBL. Okay, I'm hearing both left and right. That makes this hallway kind of difficult. Oh, that guy was kind of doing some Michael Jackson dance moves. Whoa, God. We're doing LRI and Crimson. Interesting choices. Drop, dude, drop! And die! That grenade apparently didn't do anything. That grenade definitely would have done something, though. I hope they increase the radius of these grenades. That would be very nice. Crimson for life! Good win. It's all right, man. I'll still respect you. I will still respect you. Spicy potato time. That's what I'm thinking. I want to throw it right in the center of the room. Oh, my God. I think that grenade did it. I also want the ability to be able to cook off a grenade. Oh, there we go. Click, click, click on the Glock. That's not what it would sound like, I think. Yeah, I don't think you would get any feedback on the Glock. This XP is not really doing the job. Not quite as well. Man, that LS was far better. Let me see here. McBride, I'm hitting up the Rockies when I'm in Montana over the summer. Gonna go backpacking deep into the Rockies for a week. That sounds like that's gonna be a good getaway there, man. Good place to get out there, blow off some steam, take in the beautiful nature. Sardine85 coming in over on Twitch. I will tell you what, been playing since it released. I upgraded my PC from a 3070 to a 5080 this Tuesday, and it's like a different game. Yeah, I can guess that. So I did a not quite as big of an upgrade. I went from an AMD, I think it was a 6800 series, to a 4070, and I could tell the difference. I could tell there was a big difference there. I could only imagine the performance difference that you're seeing going from a 3000 series up to a 5000 series. Yeah, it must be just like completely night and day. Tally 2 for the angry starch. That's how I like my starches. Angry and spicy. Spicy potatoes. I do think that though that series of grenades that I threw into the room did pretty well to injure everybody, man. They were all acting very injured when I came in here. And look at all the frag. It peppered this entire room, dude. But it should have taken them out. Particularly in that small of an area, man. Just the blast pressure would have just screwed them up. At least. Whoa, there's a guy there. Saw him out of the corner of my eye. On the stairs. Golly. That ain't gonna do it. Little bloody. Hope that grenade finds you. I don't think so, though. Yeah, he ran up the stairs. Next optimization will feel like a different game performance-wise. Do we think that's coming with 0.3? Sounds like everything was rather successful. People weren't having issues there. All right, let's stop this here. Redneck Atheist coming in saying, have an overpressure effect when nades are set off in an enclosed space. I think that would be good too. Yeah, that can even be like on a friendly thing as well, right? So, oh. Dead center in the throat. God dang. Okay. All right, so we can do this. We can do this, guys. We're going to get it back. Okay, so that optimization's coming with 0.3. Yeah, it did sound like it was very successful. YBL. Man, we're catching some weird frag here. We're catching some weird shots. Sardine85 said, I had no idea what I was missing. I'm seeing effects I didn't even know were in the game, like fog from the humidity and such. Yeah. And you're able to turn that stuff up with that 5000 series. Completely different way to enjoy the game, right?
Raven here, ready to head out.
Where are my YBL keys? There we go. Keys! Keys! Did anybody say keys up in my chat? They said 0.3 was going to run at least the same despite the new weather. Okay. Okay, that was something I was wondering about the playtest, if you guys actually got to play it with the weather. Plus P zoning to add to kill radius of frags and concussion from bangers. Keys, Redneck Atheist. Having your equilibrium thrown off due to overpressure is the fucking worst. Even if you don't get your drums blown out, so I think they need to find a way to replicate that in the game. Yeah, the nade effects, grenade effects. Even if it doesn't frag you and make you bleed, that overpressure is gonna mess you up real bad. The Scala dude said that it would in the devlog. Okay. That's good news then. McBride saying they should put a newsboy cap like Peaky Blinders. If they do that, I do have some flat caps upstairs I can put on my head. If I wear it IRL, I'm gonna have to wear it in stream. Oh boy, this is quite a night for catching some weird shots. They got me good. That first one was a one-shotter to the head. Over in Starter Town. And I just took a one-shotter to the throat right there.
Move out.
But I think I can at least gather up some decent gear as I go try to find my body. My body is on the top floor, if I recall. That seems right. Keep going here. A newsboy cap and a freaking Tommy gun. I wish they would do that, but perhaps a Thompson, like a leftover World War II Thompson. It does have to fit the theme, though, right? I would be rocking that cap, Droney. It would be stylish. There could be some good style. Maybe that flat cap, a three-piece tweed suit. Okay, let's get on in. Let's go ahead and run around like a complete moron here because I feel safe. I feel safe enough to try to find some bodies so I can gear up. Here's our first customer here. Let's take everything of his. Ho, 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 I have a machine gun. Okay, we want to go up to the second floor. Holy crap. This thing is not on mag dump mode. We're going to change that because he's got another buddy up there. I wonder if me running in looking like a bad guy, if that made him pause. Where did he run to? Oh my God, he didn't die? That didn't kill him? He's hurting. This gun sucks, guys. Wow, that took way too much to get the job done. Oh, man. We got to go full magged up mode there. Goodwin coming in saying, I just want a cowboy hat and a lever action. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if that fits with the theme. I like where your head's at. Okay, I think that's my body right there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Take another shot. Oh, that's the boss. And we're bleeding. Is that the boss? He's got the commander. He's got a shotgun. Okay. Did we at least clear it out enough to get to my body? Not quite. These guys are kind of everywhere. All right, let's do it. I need to stop this bleeding. Oh, crap. They're coming. They're coming. All right, drop, drop. Drop, drop. Drop. Let's get this stuff on. Okay, we got my pistol back. Good, good, good. We got backpack on. Belt. Let's drop that. And good. Okay. How am I hurt? Busted arm. Let's split that up. He ate almost a mag, right, Mr. Wild? Yeah. I went full mag dump mode on him, and he just, like, shrugged it off. Not great. 5600 XT is pretty decent, but it's becoming the min for a lot of games coming out as of late. Mr. Wild, I think that's your sign, sir. That is your sign. Time to upgrade. Yeah, my sign was when my GPU melted. I ended up melting it. Can't hide forever. You are correct about that. Okay. Okay, I mean, maybe my shots aren't all that on target, but man. XP is just not doing it for me. Let's see if the grenade will. That's a pretty good toss right there on the corner. Oh, it's definitely off-brand, but I'd only run a Marlin 4570 Dark if they put it in here. That 4570 would absolutely smack, right? Frickin' finally, dude. No, that grenade should have gotten him too. That's my opinion. Nothing I really want there. Okay. Who's left? Is there no one else? Anybody taking a crap? Nope, but that's kind of what it sounded like. They must be outside? That's kind of sounded like it's outside. All right, let's make sure our mags are full then. We're going to start going pistolero out there. Come back. Come back. Is he not going to present himself again? All right, we're going to need to run it up. I don't think there's anybody right side. Let's see if we can get in the left side. Maybe we do have somebody right side. I'm hearing footsteps. Hearing things? Tagged him. There we go. Okay. Things are looking up. Oh, he tagged me there. Am I hitting metal? I'm hitting metal. And I think my arm's jacked up. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting at him. Just keep shooting at him. What do I need to do? Let's stop some bleeding. I probably have a busted bone here. Houston Jones is a nut job in a good way. Who's Houston Jones? You got me on that one. Okay, so just a bleed. Houston Jones is a nut job, dude. I saw that. I saw that Kanye music video today. Oh my God, come on, pistol. Dude, talk about nut job. Kanye's a bit of a loose screw there. He's definitely gone off the deep end a bit. All right, we're gonna have to get into a firefight out here. And not sure I brought enough ammo. Good one. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I knew I'd win you over after you saw my style of gameplay. There's a reason why we go magged up mode around here. It is needed. I'm hearing more people down the hall. That's odd. Maybe some of those guys that are like locked behind a door or a bit of a bugged spawn or something like that. Oh. Hearing voices. I think those guys might be closer to the entrance. Whoa! Oh, come on. You got me. I was unfamiliar with your craft goods, sir. Yes, we use lots and lots of ammo here. Tasers, beanbags, automatic baseball pitchers. YouTuber, he's the world's strongest man. He does some crazy stuff in the name of science. He took hits to his body with a warhammer, tasers, beanbags, automatic baseball. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so we are in the building down at the bottom, right outside the little entrance there. Things are going to be looking a little bit more difficult now to get back to my body. Because something tells me we got a cycle of respawners coming back in. But I do think we want to go the same way. Lima 1. Let's go get our stuff here. Hasn't that little group of friends with KB,
Let me see your
E
war face. Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, but gotta put my war face on. Gotta get my body back. All right, this is my bird, confirmed.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up. Ready up, we're taking off.
Shoot here. Funniest one was when he took a water cannon to the body. That had to have been quite a bit of water then, huh? Oh, McBride is saying, close the distance. They have range superiority. Yes, sir, they do. That's what I should be doing. Let's see if I can actually put that tactic to work here. He got hit with the water cannon from a fire truck? Okay, I can see that now. That would be really rough, man. I mean, that's the kind of water pressure that'll knock you off your feet and blow you down the street. Houston Jones is a bodybuilder who does jackass level stupid stuff, but it's entertaining. Okay, I gotta check him out, man. I have not heard of Houston Jones before. That does sound entertaining, though.
Approaching the LA. 30 seconds.
Ooh, we've been racking up the deaths tonight, guys. This is what, the third death? I think we're on death number 3. The AI have been rough tonight. Okay, I got to find some gear. And I'm not sure where the best place is going to be for it. Because if I hang out outside, around where my body's at, I'm going to get killed. So I need to... I might actually need to do a little loop going through the tunnels again. Not entirely sure how to approach this. Making up for a lack of deaths Friday? Yes. We're bringing balance back to the universe here. Let's see, if I jump down here... Yeah, I just don't know. We can give it a shot. Let's try. We might be doing some panic running here soon. Okay, we were down here. There are bodies down here. So maybe I can sneak some stuff off of them. Which we shall do right here. Let's take this guy's stuff here. He's got some armor. Okay, 74N. We can make that work for now. Let's make sure we're in mag dump mode. What's he got? 25 rounds in. And I do believe the offender was right in here. There's my body. Did he run away? It seems clear. Oh, I'm all bent over in the worst way. Okay, okay. Back on it. Drop. Let's hold on to the 74N until we get everything. Okay, drop this guy. My RPC. Is my RPC cached? Oh, we gotta drop that too. Okay, got you. Glock. Bag. Drop that guy. MFAC, 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 MFAC. And we are back in the business. Okay. I was kind of sweating that one, but not so bad. Once you get out there, you get a little bit of gear off the ground, it's doable. Can make it happen. All right, other side of the map. Is it because I have my light on? These guys are just dinging me. Headshot, headshots. Usually there's a couple guys up there that bother you. Doesn't seem so today. Oh, wait. Nope, he is up there. There he is. Okay. Get a little bloody there. Need to make sure I keep all that in my body. I need to close the distance. That means I gotta find my way up there. All right, close the distance. What's a good way to get up there? I don't think I could. Can I get up here? Nah, too steep. Too steep. All this is very steep. It won't let me work up it. Still getting shot at. That one's from the front. There he is. Come over. Come over. Crest it. You're right there. You know you want to peek. Shoot him in the face, please. Ah, some of these are making me a little nervous. I mean, I'll calm down and I'll keep my target straight on. But I can only hold my composure for so long before they start shooting back at me. Make it happen, though. Okay. Look. Oh, we still have that guy up there. Yeah, shot him. There we go. Who else? Okay, so the front side's clear. And we got a grenade. Kept that handy for me. I can use that. Okay, clear out the east side, and I think we can call YBL good. Wonder how a panic mechanic would work, like being pinned under suppressive fire. What games have I seen that in? That sounds familiar. Okay, top side seems okay. Clear in there. Yeah, they parked some guys on the other side of the wall here. Don't think they can get me from where they're at, though. Is there a hole in the wall up here they're going to come through? They sound very close, just the other side. But now I'm hearing voices on the other side of me, too. Where all is this coming from? Plays Die, Mother Effer Die by Dope. Bubbleberry, what's up? Good morning, Tango, and hi, chat. Well, good morning to you, sir. From the other side of the world. Okay, I see a light. Let's grenade that light. At least I think that's a flashlight. Maybe not. Nah, I guess that's just a floodlight. Somebody is over there, though. I want to take care of these guys on the other side of the wall. They are a bit more my immediate concern. Can I crawl through here? Good. They are here in the bushes somewhere. Got him. Got him. That was that made me a little nervous. The pistol's just not dropping them quite as fast anymore. Not in this configuration. Okay. Good here. Let's go check out that last voice that I heard on the other side. And then I think we'll call YBL good. The only one I heard of causes screen shake and wider cone of fire, but this game has medical mechanics. So an increase in time to heal or a decrease in efficiency, I could see something like that. Yeah, some sort of panic mechanic, which rhymes in a nice, funny way. The panic mechanic. All right, who was left? I heard somebody. I heard somebody over here. Ah! Oh. I think that was him. Is this entrance good? This entrance must be... Actually, they might be down here. No, I think I cleared through here. I don't know where that last voice is at. Okay. Let's go hit it, gents. We are out of here. We'll go back one side. After I wax that dude. I think we can be a little bit faster on the trigger finger there if we shoot from the hip. Okay, I think this calls for another top off of my 9mm. My 9mm, we're running through it. And I'm super tired from trying to jog everywhere. Wish this LZ wasn't so far away. I'm huffing and puffing it here. Mosin run only next. You know what, Goodwin? I have not used a Mosin. That would get very, very interesting there. As in, I would probably die quite a bit. We'll try the Mosin. Let's go hit base. I'll pack this up, and we'll pack out a Mosin. Yeah. Waxed him like in the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin. Ooh. I was just seeing clips from 40-Year-Old Virgin on X today. Man, forgot just how funny of a movie that was. There was a period of time there where they were cranking out some real good comedies. I have not seen a good comedy get produced in like a long time. What's up with that? Prabhu Geologist coming in over on the vertical saying, do a flip. I wish I could do a flip in this game. If it were possible, I would do a flip. I did a Mosin run to midnight. It was interesting. Did you go through midnight with just a Mosin? God dang. It's nowhere near as effective as the Tarkov version. Yeah, the Tarkov Mosin is, that packs a punch.
I'm moving out. ETA, 30 seconds.
You keep a good sight picture on your Mosin and Tarkov, and you drop them one shot. But then again, it is 7.62 by 5.4, right? So that's a big boy round. Let's go, heli. I eventually switched to a gun I picked up when I died, had to run back to my gear.
Landing, get in, go!
That sounds like something I'll probably have to do. I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Strap in, we're heading out.
Yeah, 7.62 by 5.4R. Allergies are killing me. It has been a little bit better since it's been raining out here, but still, I just feel like nose is all jacked up. 7.62 by 5.4 has heat behind it. Should have some bite. Mr. Wild on Twitch there.
Close. 1 minute.
Not a pea shooter, that's for sure. No, it pokes large holes in fleshy bits of your body. Definitely a big boy round. Skasher coming in over on YouTube. Started my YouTube channel recently. I was wondering how long you've been streaming and if you had any tips. So I've been streaming for a little over a year now. So it's been 1 year. Tips for streaming, particularly on YouTube. I mean, in general, consistency really is key when you're starting up there. So make sure you set a schedule and stick to it, man. Stick to it. What else can you do? So that's the streaming side of things, right? Just get out there and start creating that content. Also, edit your stuff down to clips, right? So make use of those YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts are a good way of getting out there. And I'm sure there's other stuff on my mind about that, but yeah. That's probably like the first stuff I would say to somebody new to YouTube. Okay, we're going to take off all the 9mm. We're not going to have a sidearm for this. We are going Mosin only. I don't know how good of an idea this is. Especially since we're going in the nighttime now. It's 2200. I don't know how much light and laser I can put onto a Mosin, but I don't think it's very much. We might have to go to a wide open area of the map so we can actually see. Okay, Mosin. Let's see. I got 1 out of 4 on the S-band. Definitely need to refill on the S-bands. Everything else looks pretty decent. Lab rat, give it to me. Okay, and who has the Mosins? What kind of Mosin do we want to rock here? I don't think we want the sniper version. Oh, I mean, that could be good. Which version do we go with? Sniper or the shorty? Embrace all the crazy fookers that show up. Absolutely, Redneck Atheist. That is the way to do it. Skasher coming in with a subscription over on YouTube there. Thank you very much. Appreciate having you around, sir. Welcome on in. Been enjoying the whole process, even though it's been a month or so. Yeah, you're fresh to it, man. You're fresh to it. How are you streaming to YouTube? What service are you using? Are you going like, you using OBS? Are you going Streamlabs? Which way are you going? Art by SL says we should be using the sniper. Okay, I'm seeing sniper here. Check damage on the plate carrier. We're probably pretty busted on the plate carrier. Let's get the sniper. Let's see what we can do with this. Sniper. What other modifications can I do to it? We want the magazine, right? It does say that that'll work with it. So let's get like 3 of those. Sniper. We are going to have to get some ammo. I don't think I've got much 7.62x5.4. So let's get the ammo. What else can we do? We got rings. We got, yep, sights, scopes. Well, hey, can we put a tri-rail on there? I mean, that would help to, build this thing up. Mosin tri-rail scope mount. Let's give it a shot. Okay, sniper. We got the tri-rail. I don't think we need to mess with the new barrel. Or stock. Actually, what the hell? Let's go ahead and get the Archangel stock. Hopefully this all is compatible and works. Okay, we'll start from there. And see just exactly what I can do. Okay. Get this thing oriented upwards so we can work it. Suppressor. It has a suppressor on it, no? Do I need to get a better one? Let's take off the walnut stock here. We'll put on... Wait. Why? Not compatible with the Kochetov. Okay, so I'll take that off. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that a mount? That's a mount. Okay, so we've taken off the mount. Don't let me forget that. Archangel. Okay, still not working? Not compatible with the Mosin mag either? What is going on here? Okay, we'll take off the mag. Okay, now we pretty much just have the action. Okay, that sucker is on. What can we fit? Probably, can I do the tri-rail? What do I have to... What do I have to change? What is this tri-rail even... How does that... I have no idea what I'm doing, gents. No freaking clue. I think the stock is required for a mag feed. Okay. So I've got the mag. Mag will fit in there. But now I have mount. But now this thing is not compatible. So... let's go back to Artisan. And on the... I wouldn't think it's to the Archangel stock. I would think it's to the barrel, to the action. As to what would be compatible with it. Which I don't see anything there. Take off the rear Mosin sight, maybe. Katsu's, there we go. Let's give that a shot. So I got this. We're not going to need the rear sight. That's fine. Might not even need the front sight. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so that does work beautifully. Okay, cool. So now we've got rail space. Now the question is, if I go mount, I should be able to get a scope on it. What kind of scope should I be putting on this sucker? Can I put a Razor HD on it? Let's give it a shot. Let's go and get the 30 millimeter rings first and see if we can mount that guy. So 30 millimeters. And it works. Okay, let's get the Razor HD. We'll get the LPVO action. Still kind of an ugly duckling. All right. All right, we got that. Let's go back to Gunny. Can I fit a Surefire on it? That would be helpful. Surefire. Okay, what the hell? We'll do that. And then how about, who's got my peck? Can I throw a peck on there? Let's try. Oh, this thing is a total Frankenstein. Absolute Frankenstein. Cattoos, you got it, man. Right there. Take off that rear sight. Everything starts fitting. Mr. Wild saying, tri-rail and rings. Mounts in place of rear sight. Boom. There we go. Skasher coming in saying, been using OBS recording gameplay of horror games and editing them to make funny or make them enjoyable to watch. Haven't streamed yet, but want to do it soon. There you go, man. Horror games, that's actually that's a pretty good one to be getting into. That's pretty fun to watch. So is that going to be your main then? Are you going to main horror games? That does make for a fun stream, I'll tell you that. Okay, keep up with the tracers. I need to get all of this ammo. I think I am... Wait. That's not the right stuff. I've done this before. 7.62 by 3.9. I don't want that. I want the 7.62 by 5.4, and I think all this is by 5.4. All right. LPS. Is LPS any good? Probably not, right? Probably not. Let's unload this LPS. Load these bad boys up. I've got spare mags. Okay. I think we're ready for our Mosin run. Let's see where everything landed on here. Extended butt pad. Is that a thing? Is that a thing here? That would be on the Mosin Archangel. I don't think there's anything else that attaches to it. Yeah, nothing else is highlighting. Oh, what the hell? Did I just build this thing? I could have just bought it, huh? Tiberius, we call that Botox. If it looks stupid but it works, does it matter if it looks stupid? No, not necessarily. Although, you guys got to remember rule number 1 is always look cool. Redneck Atheist coming in saying, keys! All right, keys. If we want to go, I'm kind of thinking Midnight Sapphire. We can get a little snipey over at Midnight Sapphire. Midnight Sapphire and me, we don't really see eye to eye about things, though. So it's probably going to be a bad day at Midnight Sapphire. We shall give it a shot, though. Okay, so let's see. We got laser with the PEC 15. I can do nods. I can do nods with a sniper. Wait. Not right off the bat. Right? I'm going to need to switch out because I've got night vision on. Take off the rings. Throw on the red dot. How ridiculous is this thing going to be? Okay, light. Light on the right. Where is it now? Light on the right. Laser on the left. That's how I like it. All right, what is this thing looking like? This Frankenstein of a weapon. Okay. I mean, not completely ridiculous. Just kind of. All right, we got this. Let's go. IR. Oh, that's the floodlight. I don't want the flood on. I just want... Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, this thing's quite an ugly duckling here. Not seen the Ghost of Greyzone lately. Droney, he was here. I'm not sure he's still here, though. He showed off his pistol because he had a beautiful pistol. Kind of making me feel guilty because I lost the pistol that he gave me last time to just a very, very inglorious death. But yes, Womble was just here earlier in the stream. Yeah, man. Midnight Sapphire is good in a two-man sniper team. Lots of duos in the golf course. Hey, Elusive Sphinx coming in with the raid. 19 viewers. Gents, what's going on? You guys have come in at a great time here. Very nice. Thank you so much, sir. How was your stream? I hope you had a glorious stream before this. Assuming that you were doing Greyzone Warfare, right? How was it, Sphinx? All right, let's get rid of this crap here. And the LPS, don't need it. It was good, looking for PvP, but was dead? Why, man? I feel like they just did the announcement today. There should be a lot more PvP with some of the interest. That's too bad. Too bad you couldn't get anybody fishing for PvP. We've been having a lot of unceremonious deaths over here, man. It's been real bad. We've been doing pistol runs against some of the AI in some of the smaller areas. And I think we've had like 3 deaths tonight. It's been quite an S show here. Ran into 2 cheaters today as well, so might be deterring people. Okay, how did you tell that they were cheating? I've been so curious about that because hanging out over here, I don't really run into too many cheaters. So I'm not too sure what people are doing to cheat in Greyzone. I have heard of the, what's it called? The drone thing. Like they'll have a second account or something that hangs out and acts as a drone for them. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about cheating methods on here. Redneck Atheist saying now all we need is a ghillie suit. I'd be down for a ghillie suit if they can. ESP mostly, no aimbotters. Got it. I wonder how much of that is from that drone thing. Yeah, that drone technique. All right, Midnight Sapphire does look like we have one there already. Probably not going to cause us too much of an issue. Let's go. Ooh, what am I missing? We got Splody Balls. We got meds are looking good. We got keys. I think we can go. All right, here we go. Hotel 3. Wise Sage Eli coming in with the follow over on Twitch. Eli, welcome, sir. Good to have you guys here. Yes, Raiders.
Raven dispatched.
It is a very fine Thursday. We're liking this. The weekend is so close, we can taste it. Sent the video over to Madfinger Bubbleberry. You sent videos of these suspected cheaters over to Madfinger? Elusive Sphinx coming in over on Twitch. Buddy confirmed the cheaters were in talks with known cheaters in the community. Really?
Raven, wheels down and ready to load.
So you guys did your research. That's good, man. Yeah, Madfinger needs to ban those guys post haste.
Get ready, we're moving out.
They have a team and then use another friend or player from the team, but different faction, get in the same server and call out positions. That's the drone right there. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, so I don't know, man. They need to figure out some way to counter some of this stuff. I think at this point here, all we can do with that kind of behavior is just report it. It doesn't seem like there's a very good counter, right? It's not obvious. Gilly and an M14. There we go. Mr. Wild, I like your taste. Which I think both of those make sense as far as like the lore in this game and the area and the timing of it all. Had it 2 days ago, just recorded the cheats for 90 minutes. Wow. Did you run into that much of it? Sphinx, sir, thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate you, man. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping on by, brother. Bubbleberry saying that the video shows them coming straight to me and then say my name before they kill me. Really? So they were most definitely sniping you out, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, that is the state of open FPS games like this, right? We all have our dirty players to have to deal with. Doesn't seem like any game is immune from that. Guys, while I've got you here, can we talk other games? because I do have some things on my mind, like GTA 6. Have you guys watched the trailer for GTA 6, right? The new one, trailer number 2. Oh my God.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
That's one I can't wait to get my hands on. I'm pretty pumped for that. That's looking really cool. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that they can do about that. Navy B-Town coming in over on Twitch. Ever since I've been playing the game, I've been wanting an M14, M1A EBR. Yeah, and these guys are not the first ones I've been hearing say that either. I think there's
We're getting close.
a space in the inventory that an M14 would take up very nicely. It'd be very good. Scasher says, I don't understand why people find enjoyment with cheating. So you got to look at the incentives, man. Some people, and I'm talking streamers here, have an incentive to cheat. An economic incentive, right? So, I mean, you just had Dr. Lupo had his thing come out, and that was a freaking chess game, dude.
Spread out.
And then there's people who just cheat for their ego, right? And these guys, like, they don't like how it feels to lose, you know? They want to present like an unstoppable winner type of person to their community, which I'm glad you guys don't expect me to be one of those. You guys know that I suck, so, no, I don't have to cheat. Getting my ass kicked here doesn't bother me. McBride, you're not holding your breath? You're not holding your breath? Why? Because they didn't say anything about the M14? All right, let me make sure I maintain my bearing here. I'm going 120 through the jungle here. The Lazy Turtle coming in over on Twitch. Wait, you're not Terminator? Yeah, dude, no, far from it, man. Far from it. You know, I used to say it. I'm pretty sure it was up in my bio. It might still be there. If you're coming here looking for tier 1 gaming skills, you're not going to find it, man. This is not the place. No, we like to hang out. We like to have fun. We like to talk games. If you're looking for like hardcore gaming, sorry, brother, I suck. You just need to take the satisfaction away and then the meaning becomes hollow. Yeah. And that's a hard thing to do. I don't know how you do that. How do you make people not satisfied with getting those kills in game? There's still something of a rush, right? They still get that dopamine hit. But yeah, I mean that's the thinking. If you can take away the incentives, you'll modify the behavior, right? All behavior is incentive driven. Oh, not holding your breath for GTA 6. Why? Why? Tarkov was also thinking about sniping. Was talking about NFT items in game. Are you talking about them adding it? NFT items in game, plus there is an RMT market for loot in Tarkov. Yeah, there's some interesting things that you can do when you have like secondary markets in some of these looter games. Let's see if we got anybody on the golf course here. It's not looking like it's very populated tonight. Although I can't really see. My night vision is kind of grainy. Maybe the IR flood would be handy here. I am definitely holding my breath for GTA 6, dude. I'm going to hold my breath. First of all, the graphics look like they have taken an absolute leap from the first trailer to the second trailer. So I can tell in the amount of dev time that they've had between the two, I can tell where it's all gone. It has gone to some amazing graphics. Graphics down to, like, they will have a bottle of beer sitting on a table, and this is like gameplay style too. And you could actually see, if you zoom in on the bottle of beer, there are bubbles bubbling up in the bottle of beer. That's going to be crazy, man. I don't know how they're able to run that all on, what was it, a stock PS5? Doesn't seem like that would be possible. Mr. Wild over on Twitch saying completely against user agreements, but that's why they were planning on NFTs for all the user agreement stuff. McBride saying, just don't want to get my hopes up. A lot of BS hype around it and drama over the past couple of years. Tried not to pay attention. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they're putting out that's making me very hopeful. Now, I have had my heart broken before, but we are talking about Rockstar Studios, dude. Rockstar Games. Here we go. We got a customer down there. One shot, one kill. There we go. And I like how this sounds through that suppressor. That is a very eerie kind of sound. Yeah, we're talking Rockstar Games here, man. I mean, they don't put out very many games, right? Onesies and twosies. And they take a long time in between titles. So, man, GTA 5 has been played for what? A decade? Over a decade now? GTA 5 has been getting played forever. And then same thing for Red Dead Redemption 2, man. Absolute banger of a game. I'd go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. And the map is gorgeous. The gameplay is fun. The graphics are great. I just wish they'd crank them out faster. Catuz is saying, do you have one of the new consoles to play it? I just have my PC, so sadly, I'd have to wait for GTA 6. Same for me. Yeah, I don't have a console to be able to play it. I am waiting for it to hit PC, and maybe that is the one thing that is going to be a disappointment for me. Because I highly doubt that it is going to come out on PC immediately. It sure doesn't seem that way. Let's see here. Wise Sage Eli. Usually I play Ghost Recon games. What is the objective of this one? It's my first watch. Oh, so interesting. This is an extractor looter shooter. So you start off from your little base down here, and within this whole map, you've got 3 different factions. I just so happen to be on Mithras, but you can be on the Le Mans Recovery Initiative or the Crimson Shield International, and there's no difference. There's no difference. You have all the same gear. You have the same kind of orientation here for your starting area. There's really nothing dividing it. Really just based on who your friends are and what they play, because that's how you can play on the same team. You got to be on the same faction. So you start out here at your base, and then you have all of these tasks that you're going to do for these traders. And so that's how you progress through your character. So you're going out and you're doing tasks. As you're moving along through this map here, you're opening up these LZs. So you see all these yellow marks. These are LZs. That's how you take a helicopter from your base and go anywhere around the map. So you can see here, this little icon there, that's a helicopter in flight right now. Somebody's coming back to base camp. You can purchase gear. You can purchase weapons. You can purchase all sorts of things from these traders. And so it's really important that you get out there and you generate money. You can get some good loot as you're searching around. You can bring back weapons. You can sell basically anything back to these traders, and that's kind of how you keep your economy going. But yeah, so this is a looter, shooter, extractor, persistent server. So this server stays live. You can stay out in the map for as long as you want. If you are familiar with Escape from Tarkov, it's a different concept from that, but similar in that it is one of those looter shooter extractors. Jarhead TV stopping on by. Jarhead, what's going on, sir? Welcome on in. The legend himself. Mr. Wild. Evening, Marine. We have a Marine jumping on in here. MMO, Persistent World Looter Shooter. I think that's actually a pretty good way to put it. Yeah, so it is more like MMO. That is a good one to amend to that. But I haven't heard of any other persistent server looter shooters out there, Jarhead. Do you know of any of them that are going off of this concept? Now, to be fair, I haven't played too many others. So, I mean, my comparisons are going to be largely Tarkov and Greyzone. But I kind of feel like Greyzone may have been one of those first movers into this persistent server style. But I really like it. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to get real messed up here. This is the same guy, too. Let's make our move. We need to get behind some terrain. We need to get further away. Okay, so they're shooting at me. Let's get ourselves fixed up and re-engage here. It's on its own. Most other are extraction. Got you. So that is one reason to get into Greyzone and Greyzone alone, because they knocked it out of the park with this persistent server concept. All right, how jacked up am I? Got a broken bone, couple bleeds there. We'll take care of that. No big deal. McBride, I tipped my hat on him, and he went on about the end of the world causing chaos. What was this? Had a cheater spawn like 200 dead mountain lions on you? Oh, was that in Red Dead Redemption? That's a little crazy. What's up with that? Feeding people to the gators is a favorite pastime for you? Red Dead Redemption 2 is super fun, man. Yeah. I kind of wish that it was like at the beginning of a cycle for a Red Dead Redemption. I mean, we're having Grand Theft Autos coming out next year. Red Dead Redemption is not going to be any time soon then. I don't know what the cycle dates are like. You know, how they cycle those two titles, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be years in between the two. So no story mode on it. Why Sage Eli? No story. Definitely mission based. There is an overarching lore behind it, so that's how you get an idea for the story, right? The missions themselves kind of hint at what the story is, but outside of the lore, there is no like story mode or anything like that. No. Okay, I do have what looks like another flashlight down there. This little laser on this Mosin's pretty handy. This guy's doing the job. 2030 is Red Dead 3. Is that for sure? Yeah? We got news on that? 2030? God dang, man. That's 5 years away. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a date to look forward to, but that just sounds so far away. 2030. I don't know if I can wait. I'll have GTA 6 to tide me over. We can do that. And then just think about what kind of state Greyzone Warfare is going to be in by that time. It's going to be crazy good by that point, right? We're talking like 1.0 at least. We're going to have a full game on our hands. That's what I keep seeing. There we go. So 2030. McBride Motorsports coming in on YouTube. Don't know what I did to make him happy, but he was pissing a lot of people off in the southern part of the map. Hey, that was one of the things that I liked about the map in Red Dead, was that each part of the map kind of felt like a completely different part of the United States. And you could do a tour of the entire place. It's one of those games that you can really just you can just have fun exploring. I don't think that dropped that guy. Let's shoot another just to make sure shots. Hard to tell. So 1.0 for Greyzone Warfare is 2027, so we will have a full game well before we end up getting Red Dead Redemption 3. All right, so we got GTA 6 to tide us over. We've got Greyzone Warfare to tide us over. What other big games on the horizon are we super excited for, gents? I mean, GTA 6, it's got me excited because I saw the jiggle physics, man. And the jiggle physics look top-notch. You got me. You sold me on it. Okay, I don't want to get caught in a tight area with this Mosin. And coming out here at night with a Mosin. Which one of you guys suggested this? This is not great. Navy B-Town saying in 2030 Greyzone will have AC-130 support. Don't you go pulling my leg, B-Town. AC 130 support would be freaking sweet. I mean, I was whining and crying about mortars. And I'm so glad they got mortars going now. Maybe if we talk about AC 130s enough, maybe we'll get some spooky support, get some Spectre gunships. McBride Motorsports saying Leisure Suit Larry 100. Hey, again, don't pull my leg, man. Is there a Leisure Suit Larry out there that's going to be coming? Dude, I remember Leisure Suit Larry from way back in the day. God, that was one of those games that my dad would play. That was a funny one. I would not be completely surprised if they actually did have another one in the works. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Okay, yep, I'm taking more shots. Break contact, we'll reestablish. I think I took that guy out, though. Simple creatures we are. Jiggle physics be selling like hotcakes. Redneck Atheist, you got it, man. It tickles my lizard brain, you know? And that is the talk of the town, man. You go on X, that is the discussion about GTA 6. Like, god dang, the jiggle physics. This is great. Where were those other shots coming from? I feel like far side, maybe like where that tent is. I can't see shit in these night vision. That's not a dude, is it? No, I don't think so. Man, night vision, I can't see shit in these things. I honestly think they could have hold off on the mortars. Not that big of a deal for me, but still a cool idea. Ooh. I'm glad they decided to... Oh, God. I'm glad they decided to go for it. I wish I could shoot out lights. These things are bugging out my night vision. Hotcakes. Hotcakes with jiggle physics. That's where the jiggle physics should be, right? Oh, did I not throw that on the other side of the wall? Okay, move on around here. What time do I have? 2:40. 2:40 in the morning. So we are still quite a ways from having some sunlight. Let's back up a bit so these guys don't nail me in the head. Need to do a little self-care here. Splinter Cell. The game about shooting out lights, Mr. Wild. I mean, if I could, yeah, shooting out lights here would be super handy, which I do believe that's going to be a feature of 0.3, right? We're going to be shooting out lights. So 0.3 can't come soon enough. I'm going to have all new tactics for approaching these areas. It is in 0.3. There we go. Hey, okay, so that shot was a little low. And still got him. Make sure I don't get tagged while not being able to see. Okay, we're getting a little clearer over here. We're working it. I'm hungry now. My inner fat boy is speaking to me. Oh, boy. Yeah, so same thing here, man. Kind of the schedule that I'm on, I don't really eat a whole lot before stream. It's one of those things. I come home from work, I get stream going, and then that's it, man. I don't really have any time. So usually I get dinner after stream, and I will tell you guys, like right now, I am starving. And so I usually just attack dinner like crazy after stream. I don't know what I'm going to do about dinner tonight, though. I got a calzone. You know, I have a work provided calzone that I didn't eat from lunch today. Might go for that calzone. I also baked up a shit ton of chicken. And I didn't bake it up. I took it out onto the grill. We grilled up a shit ton of chicken breast. And so I've been using that in a bunch of different ways. You know, cooking up some pasta, throwing in some pasta with some sauce. Some cream sauce, of course. So I do have some good chicken with some roasted broccolini. A little bit fancier than broccoli. Might do some chicken and broccoli after this. Or I might hit that calzone, man. It's calling my name. The sticky cams from Splinter Cell. That was a fun game mechanic. I agree. So Splinter Cell, having that kind of like covert wet work special operative. Lots of fun things you can do in that game. I've had a protein bar today, and that's it. McBride, dude, you are not getting enough calories there. God dang. Tomorrow night, I'll eat an entire pizza. You need to balance those out, brother. I remember the days where I could smash an entire pizza. That was more like college days. If I tried it now, I'd probably die. Okay, we've survived initial contact. Now we got all these jokers down here we're going to have to worry about. Oh, Midnight Sapphire here. Usually doesn't get very hairy up until we get up to the top. Patrol backpack and a helmet. Is that just the usual loot spawn zone? I've seen that a couple times. Initially, I always thought it was a drop, but that does not seem very droppy to me. Crap. Crap. There we go. Those are definitely shots I do not want to miss. Stay out there too long. I'll take one. Take one to the head. Vita herring and wine sauce is what I'll eat after the gym. Dude, that sounds really fancy. Vita herring and a wine sauce. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Is this like a big herring fillet? How does that get cooked up? It was a small apple, though. Yeah. Yeah, you crunch through the entire thing, though. That apple never saw it coming. And now you got just a little bit more cyanide in you. Walmart fancy. Well, the only kind of herring that I've really ever had has just been the pickled type. Out of a jar. The kind that you can get at IKEA. Okay, I got a homie back here. And I just put a 7.62 by 5.4 straight through his eyeball. Oh. Okay, he tagged me up. I thought I returned fire on him, though. Doesn't help if I miss. There we go. Yeah, the Mosin. Okay, a degree of difficulty a little high on the Mosin. We don't get quite the follow-up shots that we want. Cattoos had one of my favorite dinners for... Ooh, crap. They're getting closer. Oh, and they're tagging me. All right, well, good thing that my body armor catches that. Oh, somebody must be up high shooting at me. Okay, I think I'm bruised up because I am feeling it. Let's take some Paracet. So salmon cakes. One of your favorites for dinner. Dude, it's been quite a while since I've had a good salmon cake. Did you cook it up yourself, or are these like pre-made salmon cakes? How did you prep that? Sounds very delicious, though. And do you generally have it with some kind of sauce then too? On a salmon cake, I'd probably go with something like maybe like a wine-based kind of sauce. Maybe like a wine cream, some sort. Someone's real close. Is he up high? Who is taking these shots at me, man? Cannot tell. Cannot see. I'll be real pissed off if he's somewhere on the other side of the foliage taking shots at me. Okay, I'm hearing them right side. Okay, there we go. Ooh, stay low, stay low. They're still out there shooting at me. McBride posted a pic to Discord. I eat it out of the jar. Oh, is this the herring again? Okay. Yeah, so I like to do the pickled herring, man, and that stuff actually, what's it called? Smoresbrod? The Danish open-faced sandwich with pickled herring. Oh, so good. I know it sounds gross if you don't know what pickled herring actually tastes like, but man, you dress it up with all kinds of things on your sandwich. It is very, very good. Redneck Atheist saying, I'm too much of a redneck to not think about cornmeal breading when any sort of fish gets brought up. I mean, that's a good way to prep it. I don't know about herring. Like I said, I've never had herring that hasn't been in its pickled form. But cornmeal breading on... Oh, God. Where's he at? Where's he at? But yeah, cornmeal breading on any kind of fish is absolutely delicious. Get a little fry on it. Okay, don't know where this guy's at. Get another angle here. My stepmother was kind enough to make me plenty and told me to pick them up. There you go, Katsus. Got the hookup. Okay, not over that way. Where is he seeing me from? Right there. I think that got him. That was the death sound. The death rattle. She usually makes it crushed with crushed crackers, mustard, and some other stuff. She keeps it simple. Yeah, I like that. The crushed crackers gives it the body. McBride, I eat a lot of tuna, eggs, and chicken as well. Just a lot of stuff going on today. Forgot to eat a regular meal. I feel you there, man. Understandable. All those proteins, though, really good to keep a high amount of those coming in. All right. Bust on in here. Can I turn on my visible? It's IR. There's my visible. Okay, we'll get this guy on. It's not quite light enough for me yet. Ah, crap. Okay, we'll scratch that. Turn off the visible. I might still need my night vision out here. Let's try not to get caught sleeping. Okay, guy down in the building. Somebody down low. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God. They are all around there. I got no place to hide. Okay. Oh, God. Whoa, boy. Oh, man. Okay. I'm still doing all right. We're not dead yet. He went further down that way. God dang, this bolt action. You guys You guys are pretty freaking funny when it comes to suggesting runs here. These bolt actions are stressful. Yo, Moose Knuckle Mafia coming in. What's up, Big Daddy? What's going on, Moose Knuckle? Favorite name on Twitch, brother. Okay, I tagged the guy over on the other side here. Oh, he's still running. Is he gonna die? There we go. All right. Honestly surprised we survived that. That was, this is not my strong suit here. Yeah, we can't mag dump mode. Mag dump mode, the bolt action does not exactly work. Ooh, whoa, 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 okay, down the ramp. Tagged him. I don't know how he lived through that. 7.62 by 5.4 should have taken him out. Let's see how we doing here. Yeah, this is light enough. Let's go IR off. Let's go visible on. And we could probably still rock this red dot for now. Oh boy, he's coming out with the guns. So we got a fire and displace. All right, we're working it, guys. Deactivated all my social media except for X, feeling free. Hey, X is really the only one that I mess around with, man. Don't blame you for doing that. All right. If we are light enough, let's go ahead and take off the red dot now. We'll go with something a little bit more stout. Yeah, do not blame you whatsoever. All the rest of the socials are pretty much garbage. I'm not pretty enough for Insta. I'm not funny enough for TikTok. But I am opinionated enough for X. And I guess sarcastic enough. Because that's what it takes, right? Oh, hey, that was pretty center mass, man. That thing just spun right through him. Oh, I lost my arm stam at the last second there. Yo, Crash, what's up, man? Finally finished Terminal? Ooh. Terminal is, that's a good one. How many deaths did you get trying that out? Terminal's a fun one. Okay, where did homeboy go? Okay. Oh! God dang. I took one straight off the helmet there. Woo. That rung my bell. The good old Mosin Nagant round? Yes. I mean, this thing actually does kind of slap. It does slap pretty hard. Moose Knuckle Mafia, my dad bought an old Russian Mosin that someone had upgraded quite a bit. But we still had to wash the barrel down with Windex after shooting it to neutralize whatever is in those old Russian rounds that corrodes the barrel. Yeah, there is something pretty nasty in that ammunition. Oh, man. My arm stand is still kind of trash right now. He had somebody standing right next to him. Yeah, so it's definitely a good idea to be scrubbing that sucker down. Make sure you clean it immediately afterwards. I think when I was running my AK, I was usually using a lot of wolf ammo, and I think that's kind of like, that's one of those that's an offender. Boys, I don't know what I'm going to do once I get inside the hotel. This is pretty rough with this Mosin. All because I forgot I accepted it and I was one-tapped during a loot run. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, I think my last run on Terminal, I had one death. Kinda one death. We actually even barely got started. But that run, I had a bunch of support, man. We had like 4 other dudes running with me. 3 other dudes. And we went through it pretty handily. Those braid end primers are corrosive, so it's all in the primers, huh? Boom. Okay, I think we can make our move from here. There does sound like there are people close by, though. I don't really want to get into CQB with a Mosin. Not my idea of fun. Heard rumors that the old Russian guys would pee in the barrels to neutralize it. That's pretty... That's some good ingenuity. That sounds like Russian ingenuity. All right, get all of this ammo stacked up here. How am I doing? Need to eat, need a drink. No provisions handy. Redneck Atheist on YouTube, if I recall correctly, it was mercury fulminate in the primers. Redneck Atheist, that sounds about right. I'm no chemist, but mercury fulminate does sound correct. Okay, let's check door number 1. I hear them stomping around. But maybe they'll be funneled here. Somehow. Okay, that's good. Door number 2. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Open the door and just get shot straight in the face. God dang. That was gangster. Holy crap. Okay. Well, we are presented with an interesting problem here now. Very interesting problem. How am I going to get out there? We're going to need to take something out with us. Let's go AK-12. 545 by 39. Who has the magazines for that? 545. Maybe it's turncoat, I'm sure, here. Okay. 545 mags. Let's get 1 extra 545 mag. We're gonna need to get that into one of my dead guy belts. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it back. Okay, dead guy belts. We've at least got some firepower. We can get out there. We're gonna need some 545 by 39. Let's go turncoat. What have you got for me? 762, 762, 545 by 39. HP or PS? Let's go BT. Okay. Zombie, yeah, humbled. You telling me, man. Open that door and get blasted. Holy crap. That was unceremonious, if I should say. All right, how do we come back from that? I'm going to have to pick up some armor on the way out, but I think this is bare minimum for me to get out there. I'm pretty sure the guys are still going to be alive through the golf course. So, let's do it. We'll get something. We'll get something on the way out there. Take the Glock and go John Wick. Moose Knuckle Mafia, I would if it wasn't such great distance between me and everybody else out there. Yeah, we found that closing the distance with a Glock is key. And if I am wide out in the open on the golf course, I'm going to get mowed down like a dog. Redneck Atheist says should be the same mags as the standard AK. Well, I mean, if the standard AK is in 545. Court Lulu, what's going on? Finally catching one here. How's it going? It's been quite a night, yeah. Quite a night full of deaths, actually. And they've all been one-shots. they've all been very odd in their own way. But it has made it an interesting night. Yes, I should say that. It has been an interesting one. Yeah, so Redneck Atheist, we're talking the standard AK. What do we consider to be the standard? We talking just AK-47, 7.62 by 3.9? That's what I would consider standard. But there are so many like base AKs that militaries are using nowadays. 5.45 by 39 is the standard nowadays, I think, right? In like the 100 series. Mr. Wild, I didn't see that. Stalinium has no flaws, right? Russian machine, no break. And man, this is the long flight up to Midnight Sapphire, too. This is one where we kick back. Okay, so we were rear of the hotel, right side door, going through the kitchen. I'll find my body right there. As soon as I get up into the hotel itself, I should be just fine. Mr. Wild, and that's generally about the timeline that I'm working with? Yes, sir? Generally about then? You must be in my time zone. Thought the whole point of 5.45 was to carry over the mags because of false economics. I don't think you can use the same mags. I know definitely not in-game, but I don't think in real life either. I think it's totally separate. I mean, not like using your regular 5.56 mags with 300 blackout. Now, that's really cool. That's really cool if they use the same exact magazines. Not cool if you forget which magazine you packed your 300 blackout in. Because you end up putting that into your AR-15 and you end up blowing that sucker up. Mr. Wild, you're... Oh, CST, got you. You're in Missouri. That's right. I think we talked about this. I grew up in Missouri, so... Okay. Slay Child coming in over on YouTube. Did we get a release date for the Winds of War yet? No, sir, we did not. I personally was kind of hoping that they would come out with it during their stream today. But that was not to be. Unfortunately. Yeah, I would like that information out there. That'd be great. Zombie, we did. Spring of 2025. This is the spring update. I would say yes. Before summer, we should see 0.3. Blowing up an AR, literal hand grenade, man. So I've not seen the results of loading 300 blackout into a 5.56 platform. I have heard about it. I can only imagine it would be a horror show. It would definitely damage your receiver, right? I could see it bowing out your receiver, but as far as like any pieces actually failing and exploding, I don't know if it would go that far. 458 SOCOM. So if you loaded 458 SOCOM in your AR-15 and you managed to actually be able to shoot that off, that would be pretty gnarly. But the problem with the 300 is that it actually it starts seeding, right? It starts seeding into the chamber, doesn't it? It's going to get stuck. And it can actually fire, from what I know. It can actually shoot off the round. It's not going to make any progress through the barrel. It's all going to explode right there. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it fragmented stuff. Could be pretty bad. Gotta tape those 300 mags? Yes. I have seen that method. So, you gotta tape them up. You gotta write 300. You got to identify those mags and never cross the two. Never the two shall meet. But boy, 300 Blackout is quite a platform, man. I would love to start running it. I need to do a build. I think SIG makes it really easy. They've got all the parts there I can order. pretty much the exact configuration that I want and build it all. Mara said the end of the month? Okay, Mara said it. I didn't say it. I want to be on record. I did not say that. Well, it's almost summer in Arizona. So if it's supposed to be a spring release, it needs to come out tomorrow before we hit triple digits. I don't think that's how it works, dude. Yeah, Crash. It might feel like summer. You guys don't have much of a spring, I would imagine. Probably not much of a winter, too. It's pretty much just like cold. It's desert cold. And then as soon as you get more sun, then it is desert hot. It was 91 degrees today? God dang, dude. Yeah, it's been nice and cool and drizzly up here in Denver. Man, we've been having some pretty pleasant temperatures, I should say, because before this, it's just been, what could I say? Allergy central, man. It's been crazy. What does he got? He's got 545 by 39. Let me steal your rig. All right, we've got some armor. We got a helmet. We got a spare mag. Which is good because that guy totally could have schwacked me. Oh, okay. We had a freak rain shower yesterday. Oh, dude, was the humidity crazy? I could only imagine the humidity would be just off the charts then. Do I want to put that up there? We'll keep it up in the rig. All right, if I had one homeboy just hanging out, I'm gonna have some more of his buddies as well. This does not bode well. No, it cooled everything down. Well, that's good. Yeah, I tend to wonder how that stuff works, man. Like, I've not spent too much time in Arizona, but out in the desert in California, I know that, like, the terrain is completely different, man. Out there, it's like that powdery moon dust kind of stuff, and it turns into just this cakey mud when it rains. It's the absolute worst, man. It reminds me exactly of Iraq. And we had a couple rain showers when I was in Iraq, and it's just the worst because it's like that dust turns into like this peanut butter consistency, man. It's crazy. Cakes up on your boots. You can't get it off. Like all of a sudden you're walking on like 3 inches of caked up mud. Sliding around. And I'll just stand here taking pot shots till they drop. Yeah, therefore, 0.3 end of the month. I didn't say it. But that would be in line with the end of spring, right? Before summer. You've been to NTC. I'm sorry. Yes, Crash. I've spent some time in NTC. Not the best place in the world. Definitely not my favorite. Leaving NTC is probably about the best thing about it. Because hitting that In-N-Out burger after a month of MREs, oh, man. Starts to clear everything out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so they're still up in here. Okay, well, that guy's dead. Let me just get back here and shut the door then. That guy who just shot me in the face. Okay, what do we do here? I don't really care to take the AK-12 back, but I suppose I could if I wanted to. Just as long as these guys don't step into the door on me. Zombies coming in saying, so I would say no later than the first week of June. Right. I'm actually not tracking when the official start of summer is. It is like that first, second week of June, right? Before we officially hit summer. Okay, no opening doors up on me, guys. You guys hang out there. Let me collect up my junk. Oh, my RPC is cached. RPC is hella cash now. We'll put that on the back. Okay, BT up, BT up. Don't come through. Don't come through. Ooh, no, I do want my RPC. Okay. Hey, I hear some friendlies out there. There we go. That'll take the heat off me. Oh, gotta drop that. That's right. Okay. Boom. We are Oscar Mike. Here we go. Don't think that they'll wait that long. No later than the first week of June is my guess. Whoa. Right up under the family jewels. What is happening here? McBride, I apparently missed out on something. I remember my first dust storm, got a heat rash between my legs from the sweat and the dust. I walked bow-legged for days. Oh, I can see that. That would stir up a little irritation. Yeah, man, especially when, like, my God, if you're free balling in your ACUs and you're just getting kind of sweaty and everything's just rubbing together, that sounds like an absolute nightmare of a time. You definitely got to talcum it up, hit it up with some monkey butt paste. Got to take care of that stuff before it ends up rotting off, man. Ah, crap. Nope. My rig is... Oh, God! These guys are alive again. All right. These guys are alive again. We need to be far more careful about making our way out of here. My RPC is chalk. And we might have somebody absolutely go gangster on us. Not great. Timothy Holton, do an official poll on Discord for the release date, and winner gets a pack of stickers or something. I like that. Timothy, I'm taking that idea. We're going to run with it. Yeah, let me see if I can get a poll going over there. Yeah, good incentive for you guys to head on over and check out the Discord then. We'll get that poll going. If you guys get the date right, we'll start sending out some stickers there. McBride, this was during the invasion. This was during the spring of 2003, your spring break. Laughing my ass off. There we go. Run right up to that guy. Gave him the kids before mowing down. Yeah, we got so close that our lips touched, and then we had to mow each other down. I think I was quicker on the trigger finger, though. Lucky for me. Even with my delayed senses there, we managed to go mag dump mode before he did. That pucker mode activated. Did you guys like that panic? That was a little bit of panic. I saw my life flash before my eyes. All right, how are we hurting? RPC, trashed. Helmet, pretty well trashed. Health, we're actually not a scratch on us. That was good. McBride, baby wipes are a godsend. So baby wipes are going to be good, except if it leaves a residue, man, that's going to contribute to your swampiness and therefore contribute to your chappedness as well. You got to be careful with those baby wipes. Baby wipes and then follow up with the talcum dusting. You know, you got to dry it off. I'm talking to a bunch of grown men about how to wipe their ass in a field environment. But you got to do the same thing with privates, man. They got to know. Mr. Wild coming in over on Twitch saying, dude wipes, that's my stuff, man. I love dude wipes. And I don't know if it's just me, but regular, original dude wipes have like a hint of cinnamon to the scent. It's like a cinnamon scent. Very pleasant. But yes, dude wipes are my stuff, man. Love dude wipes. Dude wipes, feel free to sponsor me. Send me dude wipes. Yeah, use it every single time. That guy, Daco, coming in over on Twitch with the follow. Daco, what's going on, sir? Welcome to ya. Mr. Wild saying mint? Mint, yeah? I can only feel like that's That's got to have some like menthol in it or something, right? I don't know. Don't you think that is that not irritating? The mint? But of course, McBride. Yeah, there's a method to it, right? So in your MRE, you got two things. You have your wet wipes and you have your napkins. It is advised if you're going to do that in any sort of order, you use your wet wipes first, and then use the napkins there. Hey, Hightower. Hightower coming in with the raid. Party of 6. Hightower, party of 6. Welcome on in, Raiders. What is going on, guys? Hightower, how was your raid, bro? Yo, Scout Sniper coming in. We got the Hightower raid. The night shift crew all consolidating. What's going on, gentlemen? Swanson coming on in with the raid. Gents, good to see y'all. Hightower, man, I've been checking you out all over Discord, brother. You have been everywhere all at once. How has it been going? Doing all right? Was it a good evening? What was the concept for tonight? What were you doing?
Raven dispatched. Moving to Foxtrot 1.
We were hitting a little bit of some Mosin runs tonight. And Mosin's not my favorite platform. We died once with the Mosin, so not so bad, but it works at longer distances. Not so great for clearing up close. Gearing up for some PvP tomorrow night? Glad to hear it. So were you out there doing some loot runs then? If you were gearing up, getting some stuff ready for it? McBride Motorsports over on YouTube. The wife's Ford has both heating and cooling for the seats. The cooling feels like menthol for your butthole. If it's that powerful, man. Dude, God, before I got my Bronco, my F-150 was sweet. Oh, man. My F-150 was the King Ranch Edition. Had that baseball glove leather seats. Had the heating, the cooling. That thing, I still miss that thing, man.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in.
I traded it in for the Bronco, and sometimes I wish I didn't do it.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Two completely different things, though. That truck was great. But this Bronco, little two-door Bronco, man, is such a nimble mountain goat. It works really well in Colorado. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that off-roading, that Colorado-style off-roading in a truck. You have to have a two-door, short wheelbase Jeep Wrangler or now a Bronco. That'll do it. Hightower coming in saying it's fun, but it's challenging for sure. It is fun. I would agree with you there. That 7.62x5.4 completely smacks too, man. It drops people pretty well. So, yeah, like I said, longer distances, it's great. Clearing room to room, it gets interesting. It gets exciting. Swanson coming in saying, I can't wait for more U.S. weapons. Soviet weapons are subpar. You are my bro. Thank you for saying it, Swanson, so I didn't have to, man. I am not a fan of Eastern Bloc weapons, man. Give me U.S. weapons all day. And here, we're going to get the MP7. We're going to get the SIG MCX. And then I think the other... Oh, we're getting the Beretta. I guess that's kind of a Western weapon. Whatever, it's 9mm. But yeah, I'm super excited for those platforms to coming out. I'm going to be running those all the time. Oh, only in-game 300 Blackout Crank is mint? I've never seen a 300 Blackout Crank. Is that really? It's like raiding with a musket. Hightower, you can say that again. Yep. You got to take a shot, then dip back behind cover. You know, you got to ram it home. You got to get the powder out. You got to put the ball up there. You got to ram it home. Don't forget your wadding, you know, all that. And what was the expectation for you know, like the Minutemen when they were doing their reloads? Was it something like 2 minutes for a reload? Something crazy. Swanson coming in saying that I want the 8.6 black. So let's see how it goes with the 300 blackout. 8.6 would be crazy in this game. 8.6 is a crazy round. 1/3 twist rate, and yes, Tango, Palmetto has one. Well, I will be stopping by Palmetto State Armory and checking out their website for those 8.6 blacks. 1 in 3 rotation, so as soon as it leaves the barrel, it has only twisted 3 times. That sucker is like, well, that's pretty much a musket ball right there.
30 seconds.
Pretty much. Would be awesome if they get a Mosin Obrez just for the memes. I would like to see some more Greyzone Warfare memes out there. We got to get them. Expected to get 3 shots off before death? Well, that's not a great way to run it. 1 rotation for 3 inches? Is that what it is? Okay, I thought that was 3 rotations for the barrel. I must be wrong about twist rate then. Sorry about that. So they do have a 300 blackout crink.
Good to have you back.
Well, I will reserve judgment on the crink then. Still not my style. Because if we're talking crink, riddle me this. On that 300 blackout crink, is the charging handle still on the right side of the weapon? Or, as I would call it, the wrong side of the weapon? It is, isn't it? You still have to reach under with your hand to charge that weapon back. And it also doesn't have a bolt catch either, I'm assuming, right? On an empty mag, it closes home, doesn't it? Hightower saying, yep, okay. Made by a lefty. Well, Hightower, made by somebody who didn't have to do any CQB, really, right? Tactics have really progressed since 1947, right? All right, that's it. Throw the crink out, bro. I don't want it. If they haven't changed up the ergonomics on it, if they haven't updated the ergonomics on it, throw it out. It's garbage. I don't care what it's shooting. You give me a SIG MCX and 300 blackout all day. Literally any other platform in 300 blackout. Soviet weapons just don't make sense anymore. I'm laying it out there. You guys are going to get me on a rant here if I keep going. All right. Let's not get too ranty. Okay, guys. What's going on? Closing thoughts here. That was really fun. Had a great time. Want to say thanks to everybody with the raids there. Hightower, I know you're sticking around here. Thank you so much for the raid, sir. It's been a killer night of some Greyzone Warfare. Coming off of the Thursday community stream, I feel a lot of energy with Greyzone Warfare now. We're getting ready for that final run going into 0.3. So there it is. The end is in sight. Guys, it's almost here. Let's keep up the hype. To all the new subscribers, all the new members over on YouTube, there it is, guys. You guys can head on over to tangopapadelta.com. You guys get 10% off of merch over at my website. We do have a bunch of merch coming out kind of on a weekly basis, man. I have been on an absolute tear designing merch. This is actually one of my favorite ones here. We got the Tango Skull Beret logo. Man, this thing is a huge logo up on here. That is going to be up in the store. The store is also over on X, so I figured out how to link up everything there. If you guys go follow me on X, I do like to go talk trash over there, so a good place. Also, if you guys go over to our Discord, I just got the idea. Yeah, so thank you. I think that was Cat2s that came up with this. Was Cat2s coming in with the sticker idea? We're going to do a poll. We're going to take a bet. We're going to take a bet as to when Greyzone 0.3 is going to drop. And I might have to limit it to people who are not content creators for Greyzone Warfare, because I know you guys have the inside track. So we will keep it to people. We'll keep it to civilians. Let's say that. That we can do a little giveaway there. So I'll throw that together. We'll figure out how to do that. Swanson coming. Is it on OF2? Well, Swanson, are you going to care about my merch? You're going to care about my feet pics then? Swanson, what's the real links? Whatever platform you guys are on, check out the links. You never know. You might get lucky. You might be there. McBride Motorsports hitting the gym. Good night to you, sir. Have a good day at the gym there. Good weekend.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
We're going dark. Cat2's not your idea. Okay. I'm trying to remember who said it. I'm going to have to go back up through chat. All right. I think that's probably enough announcements on the way out. Enough partying announcements. We will be back again tomorrow. It is going to be more Greyzone Warfare. Same time, same place. You guys come on back there. Thank you for making a good stream. You guys take it easy. I will see y'all tomorrow.